No matter what's around the corner, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance. It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling. Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th, live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com.
Wayne Fryer Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Fryer Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Fryer Live Oak today or online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
It's time for Coach's Corner, a pregame interview with Suwannee High head football coach Kyler Hall. Brought to you by Bean Painting, serving the community for over 30 years. Licensed and insured, family owned and operated. Remember, it hasn't been painted till it's bean painted.
And good evening, Bulldog fans. It's time once again for Suwannee High Bulldog football here on rivercountrysports.com. I'm Wayne Luttrell, joined by the head coach of the Suwannee Bulldogs, Coach Kyler Hall. It's Coach's Corner. And, Coach, last week at Lafayette, what happened?
We took the L, and we didn't play our best, which we told those guys that in order to go over there and win the game, like, we have to play our best. And that's going to be the case every week. We've yet to do that. We've played very good in spurts and in small doses, but consistently we've just yet to do that, whether it's defensively, giving up big plays, offensively with turnovers, special teams, and, misassignments, lack of execution. We've just yet to put together our best game in each phase, and we're doing just enough, and we saw this was the case last week. We made some big plays in the second half when we did some good things, but Fayette made a few more. Yeah. And in the clutch moments, we didn't get it done. And so that starts for me. We've got to coach better. We've got to put them in better positions. We got to execute better in those moments. But we just flat out have not done our job well enough yet.
And I know you preach to the kids, your coaching staff preached to the kids, for Lafayette, that was the Super Bowl. This was a big game. Beat Suwannee, never done it before. We're coming to their place. You knew they were going to be sky high. Yeah. And even when we went down and scored first, they didn't back off. No. And we didn't match that intensity. Yeah, and that's the thing where our kids have to learn. As you said, we go down, we score relatively easy that first game. We get to stop defensively on the first drive eventually. Right. Yeah. That they extended the drive, but man, once we get up, man, that's not the time to relax and be complacent. Like, now's when we see we can do this, we can go down and score, but now you got to amp the pressure up, and that intensity has got to stay high. We've yet to figure out, like, man, it's a 4-quarter game. Like, doesn't matter that first quarter. Right. You got to come back in the second quarter, which we played a terrible second quarter. But yeah, man, we've got guys still continuing to learn and figure out how to play all throughout the game. Keep your focus, keep your intensity, and just play the game. Like,
man, if they respond, man, that's football. Like, come back and let's respond to the next drive.
Well, exactly. So we go up 7-0 on the Fryer catch. I mean, it's beautiful pass, beautiful catch. I thought, man, this is going to be an easy night. And then we traded punts back and forth, and then they get on the board. And I would have thought at that point, as they got on the board, tied it up 7-7. We got a game, and it's time to turn up that intensity. And it seemed like every time that we went back on top, but every time we get that lead, we fight from behind, even when we in the second half, and get that lead, it was like then we let off the gas.
We did, and that's the disappointing thing, man. It's got to be a faceless and a nameless opponent. Like, it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the ball. Lafayette, again, I think with the misconception, well, that's a smaller school, and that's just Lafayette. Well, you go into that with that mindset, that's what happens. You get beat, and I think our kids respected Mayo, but I don't firmly believe that they went in with a killer mentality. Man, when we get up on these guys, man, we got to score again. Like, we have to put them away, and we had opportunities to do that, and we never did it.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. And, now that game is sandwiched in between Columbia and Madison. So, hopefully that wasn't the case of overlooking. But I could understand it in between those two big rival games. But to me, the turning point of the game was after Fryer, I think had the big hit, forced a fumble as they were about to score.
Yep.
And then we take over the one. Yep. And doggone if we don't take a safety in the next play, give them a short field. And it seemed to me that was the turning point.
Yeah. We've got to capitalize. We did a great job of keeping them out of the end zone. Fryer made a big hit. Like, at minimum, we've got to just push the line of scrimmage forward. Worst punt and get out of the half, get out of that situation. But then we turn right around that next play, bad snap, forced fumble, we miss a block, and the momentum goes right back to them. Yep. So again, that second quarter, and especially the way we finished it, it kept them in game. It kept their confidence. So just very poorly executed in that second quarter, and then it carried over into that second half. And again, it was just missed opportunity after missed opportunity.
Well, that second half, so we were down by 3 at halftime, so it's still we're right in that ball game, and we get the ball first in the second half, and I thought, all right, here's where we're going to turn it up a notch, you know. And we came out and we just 3 and out, punted it away, and then next thing you know, they could run down the field and score, and now we're behind 2 scores.
Yep, it's a 10-point game, and we harp on that middle section of the game at, closing out the second quarter. And then, man, that intensity when you come out in that third quarter, especially when you're on the road, man, your focus and your intensity and your want to has to be very high. And again, it's just the complacent effort. But you know what? That attitude and demeanor starts in practice. And we've got to do a much better job of keeping the focus, keeping the intensity all the way through practice. Like, all that is habits. The habits show up on Friday night. And so I've got to do a better job, and our coaches have to do a better job of coaching better habits and not letting complacency set in during practice and a lack of focus set in during practice, because everything we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is just going to be reflected on Friday.
Yeah, and I hate to keep being negative, but the last thing that really hurt me was that when we finally got the lead, 4 minutes and change left to go in the ball game, we're up by a point, and then we let the very next doggone play go for a big play, and we get down again.
Yeah, and that's day one stuff that we've talked about on the back end. Their wide receiver was split outside the numbers. So get inside, take away the inside. There's nothing he can do on the outside route. Yep. Take away the inside, compete, and make that play. Because at some point throughout games, you have to win one-on-one battles up front, at linebacker, defensive back. Like, we can't sit there in the zone the whole time. Let's play man-to-man. Let's put the pressure on them. And, man, they not only did they catch it, but, man, they ran away from us. That was a big thing. All right, they made the catch. Let's make a tackle. And you know what? Hats off to those guys. They did a great job. Coach Edwards, great win. Yep. But, man, just, again, missed opportunities.
Yeah, no doubt. Very disappointing, but congratulations, Lafayette. They earned the victory, and what a great atmosphere that was for a high school game last Friday.
It was, and we knew it was. That's a town that has a lot of pride in what they do. I mean, their entire athletics program has always traditionally been very sound, championships, and they got a big win over us.
Yeah, no doubt. 37-30, the final score. Lafayette gets a win over Suwannee. The Hornets, by the way, on the road this week. They go to Hamilton County to take on an undefeated Trojan team. And Suwannee, meanwhile, goes to Madison to take on a winless Cowboys team. I can't even believe I'm saying these words. We'll be back with part 2 of Coach's Corner right after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Need to paint? Call the pros at Charles Bean Painting. They'll paint it, they'll have it looking good. Whether it's outside your home or business or inside, they do texturing, drywall repair, plus pressure cleaning. Call for a free estimate. 386-209-7381. Licensed and insured, family owned and operated, serving the area over 30 years. Charles Bean Painting, LLC. Remember, it hasn't been painted till it's bean painting. 209-7381.
Welcome back, everyone. Wayne Luttrell along with Coach Kyler Hall. And Coach, tonight the Madison Cowboys, Boot Hill. Both teams come in at 0-2 on the season. Now, Madison's played some pretty good opponents, you got to admit, and DeLand and then Tallahassee Lincoln. But tell me about this year's Cowboys.
Typical Cowboys, very physical in the trenches. O-line and D-line, they get after it, man. They finish all the way through the whistle. Running backs, they've got 4 or 5 guys that can tote it. Quarterbacks, and we'll see 2 different kids in there. But both of them very dynamic. They can run it. They can throw it. They're going to formation you. We're going to see some single wing stuff. We'll see some, basic 2x1, the traditional wing tee sets. They'll spread it out, and they're dangerous whatever they get in, just with their personnel. They've got wide receivers in space that are very dangerous. Defense flies around. They're very physical. So, I mean, it's Madison. It's Boot Hill. You know what you're going to get.
Well, you got 2 quarterbacks. So when we face, you got number 8, Crumity, and number 10, Mitchell.
Yep.
What are we looking for? What are their tendencies when the 2 different ones are in?
Man, 8's very explosive.
Now, he seems like he's been around for a while.
Yeah, he's a very good player. You'll see him in the backfield, a quarterback. You'll see him out at receiver. Any way they can get the ball in his hands, he's very explosive. So he's one that we got to contain, especially looking at the big plays. And then when they roll the other kid in, he's a little bit more of a thrower. I mean, Crumity throws it well as the other kid, but when 10's in there, it's more so when they spread it out a little bit and get in a passing situation. But both of them are dangerous. Both of them can run. So we saw that last week where we, gave up some 3rd downs and 4th downs with the quarterback's legs. So that's something we got to contain, eliminate big plays. Looking at last year's film, we gave up just big chunk yardage, but a lot of that was off of our pre-snap alignment. So got to be disciplined at that tonight.
Yeah, got to be in the right place. That's step one when you're facing a tough quarterback. And we have had athletic quarterbacks the last couple of weeks. That kid last week, I mean, you can put a spy on him, but if you don't have the angle or the speed, you're not going to do much. Yeah. And we got that same situation tonight, especially with number 8 in there.
Yeah, you do. So, I mean, your rush lanes, your ends, making sure that they keep him boxed in. Backers, they're going to make sure they're pursuing quickly inside out, contain guys, setting the edge. So, again, everybody's got to do their job. Understanding that players like that are going to get some plays here and there. Like, they're just naturally going to get that. But we have to eliminate 3rd and 12 when we give those up. Just when we got them wrapped up, which we had 3 or 4 times last week, we got them wrapped up, finished the play. So, again, this is the type of game where you can't gift Madison anything. They're plenty good by themselves, so we can't help them at all.
Yeah. We weren't playing touch football.
No. I mean, it looked like
if we were playing touch, we'd have won because we got there. We just didn't wrap up, didn't make the tackle, didn't get them on the ground. So now Madison, you thought Lafayette was tough. Madison's going to punch us in the mouth, and we better be ready for that.
100%. So, again, that's what I told our guys after the game last week. All of our focus has to shift to Madison because you come in thinking about last week or physically, feeling sorry for yourself or whatever the case is, like it's going to be a long night. Yeah. I mean, that's who Madison is. They're going to be hyped up, ready to play. They're looking for a win as well. Yeah. So we're going to see who's the hungriest team tonight. Really hoping that we show up in that mindset because, again, our talent level hasn't changed. I mean, we got some guys that are banged up that may not play tonight, but there's plenty of talent on our side of the field, and we got to go and do what we can do tonight and do our job.
Yeah, and I'm looking at, we talked about the quarterbacks, but on the rushing attack, you mentioned a bevy of backs.
Yeah.
They got backs coming out of the woodworks. But number 1 and number 7 are the two with the largest stats. We really got to keep an eye on them. The receiving game, number 12, the Arnold kid, looks pretty special.
Yeah, he is. 7-1, they run physical. The thing about Madison's back, and it's always been the case over the years, they can run in between the tackles. They can get the edge. They can run around you. They'll run over you. So they're just a very multi-talented group of running backs that, in the passing game as well. And that's really one of the more scariest parts of their offense is they run it and run it and run it and run it, and then they play action.
Yeah.
And if your eyes aren't looking where you're supposed to be, they're wide open down the field. So you got to contain a little bit of everything when you play Madison because, again, formations, you're going to see a ton of it. They don't necessarily do a ton of plays, but formation-wise, they just want to get you misaligned.
Yeah, and that's all football is really about. It's about matchups, and it's about, trying to find a weakness on one side to exploit. And so they're looking to exploit our weaknesses. We're trying to exploit their weaknesses. And you want to get those matchups that favor your team. Yeah,
for sure. And our weakness has been big play, whether it's been in the passing game, Columbia. We saw it again against Lafayette. I do believe we have started playing the run better. So if we can eliminate the big runs and get ahead in the down and distance, force them to throw when they don't want to, then we start getting them more into what they don't like and playing more into our hands. But you got to win first down, you got to force some turnovers, and we've got to protect the ball. We can't turn the ball over like we've been doing.
I really liked the running game last week. I thought we ran the ball well in Mayo. Lujack, I thought that was one of his better games that I've seen him play.
It was, and he said going into that week, Coach, I feel just this going to be my week, this my night to really have a breakout game. And Lujack deserves it, man. He's been around. He's been through some injuries. He's a 4-year kid that's been in the program, and excited to see Lujack continuing to progress. And that's the thing. Even when you're not winning, you still want to find that progress, and you still want to see guys fighting. So now, again, we clean up our mistakes and play a clean game, play our best. Then we'll have a great shot to win tonight.
Yeah, here's the cool thing about it. No matter what happened in the past, forget about the kickoff classic, opening week, forget about last week. We beat Madison. It's all forgiven.
100%.
There you go.
100%. Plus some.
All right,
plus some.
Hey, good luck in this game tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Wayne.
Stay tuned. Andy Day will join us coming up next. You've been listening to Coach's Corner. It's Suwannee Bulldog football here on a Friday night on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight.
What is kinetic fiber internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable kinetic fiber internet. Internet better.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
Suwannee Bulldog Football on rivercountrysports.com is brought to you in part by Farm Bureau Insurance, Van Carpet One, Suwannee Parks and Recreation, J&W Automotive, Wayne Fryer Homes, Beef O'Brady's and the Live Oak UPS Store, Kinetic by Windstream, Roundtree Moore Ford, home of the Roundtree Moore Ford Red Zone, by Bennett's Glass Company, by Live Oak Jewelry, by Morgan Tree and Debris, by Wes Haney Chevrolet, and by the Suwannee County School District. Suwannee High Bulldog Football, live here on rivercountrysports.com. And good evening, everybody. Suwannee High Bulldog Football is now on the air, rivercountrysports.com. Tonight it's the Dogs in Madison to take on the Cowboys. Both teams come in with an 0-2 record, which is kind of hard to believe when you look at Madison. But, man, they have played some tough competition. They lost to DeLand 21-20 and then fell to Lincoln 23-12. Suwannee, of course, blown out by Columbia and then lost last week to Lafayette. So both teams come in 0-2 for this matchup, Andy.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a time where that was the case, you know, where you had these two teams meeting under these circumstances. But like you say, DeLand and Lincoln, boy, that had nothing to blink about right there. Two high schools that are just, I don't know, pretty good football.
And Madison's got Columbia next week, so they need a win here tonight in this ball game. Suwannee desperately needs a win. Suwannee dominated this annual series through 1995, the Mike Pittman era, but since then the series has been all Madison. Madison winning last year's ball game 43-26. The year before, 38-13. The last Suwannee win in the series came in 2022 when the Dogs won 36-7.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding over here, and especially at Boot Hill, it's always tough.
It is. We'll take a timeout here, back with starting lineups for your Suwannee Bulldogs after this on rivercountrysports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett's.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
It's another trip across the river tonight as the Dogs travel to Madison to take on the Cowboys. At Limeville Jewelry, you can start the new fall season by choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ. Be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Limeville Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
Carl, it's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Back here in Madison, Wayne Luttrell, Andy Day, here at Boot Hill, getting ready for the Suwannee Bulldogs and the Madison County Cowboys. You know, Madison has won 7 state championships. Yeah. They're the defending Rural Division champs. The Cowboys beat Hawthorne in last year's title game 21-14. Of course, Suwannee has 4 state titles in their history, 4 in a row from 1987 to 1990 under head coach Mike Pittman. That seems like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, boy, how time flies when you're having fun.
No kidding. Suwannee trying to get back to the promised land, but got to start with a win.
and 0-2 coming into this one. And, man, it's going to be tough sledding, but hopefully we get Suwannee's best effort here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough football game. Always is, very physical, and it's usually the team that get the most physical that comes out of this ball game ahead. And Madison has got the best of us for the last few years.
No doubt about that. Here's what the Suwannee starters look like. Offensively, quarterback Thomas Sykes will lead the team. He's backed up by running back Lou Jack Smith. The wide receivers tonight, Coy Fryer, Jamarcus Cherry, and Ty Moses getting the start. The tight end is Hunter Watson. And up front, you've got Blaine Cruz at the center position. The guards will be Reese Bronson on the left side, Brody Bean on the right side, and your tackles, the left tackle Colton Hagedorn, and the right tackle is Dalton Crosno. Defensively for the Bulldogs, here's what they look like.
It'll go like this across the front. The old defensive end will be Colton Hagedorn. The nose guard, Ja'Cory Brown. The other defensive tackle, Trenton Anderson. And the other defensive end will be Jacob Lord. Your linebackers will look something like this. Marco Rojas, Josh Johnson, and the nickel will be Trevon Feed. Your corners will be Bubba Lovett and Jamarcus Cherry. And finally, the rover will be Coy Fryer. And then finally, that old free safety position, old Jack Harrington.
And we're missing a couple of pieces with injuries. Hunter Watson is in the game, but his brother Kyler is not out. So we get Hunter back and we lose Kyler. You can't keep two Watsons out there at one time.
I know it, boy, and we need them both out there. You know, their motors never stop running.
No doubt about it, and it's the same with Feed. We got one Feed out there, Trayvon, but we lost the other one. Not going to be starting tonight. So unfortunately, Travis is going to be on the sideline tonight.
Well, it's going to be a little bit rough for the Dogs tonight, but somehow, I saw a new name there on defense, and hopefully we'll see somebody at offense, and somebody's got to pick up where these two kids won't be out there.
No doubt about it. And when you look at Madison, you're looking at two different quarterbacks. You've got the Crumity kid that basically can run, but you'll also see him at running back, at wide receiver, all over the field. And don't think he can't throw the ball, because he can throw the ball. But they also have Chad Mitchell back there, and he's a gunslinger.
Yeah, he is. And so far this year, 16 for 29, 283 yards. And then you got to look in their backfield. Yeah. They got some studs that can run the football. And that old famous wing-back trap, you'll be seeing that tonight as well.
You're going to see a lot of that. Number 1 and number 7, they're two main backs, but they've got a whole bevy of backs. When you take a look across them, you got Christian, you got Minor, you got Gallen, you got Crumity, you got Mitchell, you got Arnold, you got Williams, all on the stat page and all looking impressive. And then in the receiving department, the leading receiver is the Arnold kid, number 12, 126 yards, 7 receptions. So you got to watch him deep.
Yeah, he's kind of the go-to guy, but once you look into the backfield too deep, then all of a sudden he'll pop him down the field. So them Dogs are going to have to be on the money tonight with the defensive back. You got to play your coverages and don't come up too early if you get in there with the running quarterback.
It's the Suwannee Bulldogs and the Madison Cowboys back with the opening kickoff after this timeout on rivercountrysports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet, it comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees and no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Hey, looking to score big? Suwannee Graphics is your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. See them for blueprints, brochures, forms, books, banners, signs, hats, engraving, even pre-made gift items ready to buy. Call them today at 386-362-1848 or stop by the shop on 129 North in Live Oak. Suwannee Graphics, proud supporters of Suwannee Bulldog football. And the two teams making the way out onto the field.
Yeah, the Dogs on the far side of the football field, and on this western side, it's going to be them old Cowboys come out. And Wayne, I'll just go ahead and complain a little bit. Those numbers on Madison are going to be tough.
Yeah, I saw that in warm-ups, and I was hoping that those were just practice jerseys, and then we're going to come out with some bigger numbers. But you're right; those are small little numbers for these old eyes to see.
It is, and then they got the white right below the number, or the stripe across it. So we'll see if we can pick them up. We'll do the best we can.
Cowboys in their traditional red and black, silver helmets, black trousers, and the Suwannee Bulldogs in their traveling uniforms, white jerseys with green pants and green helmets. The Dogs and the Boys.
Yeah, and I like the Dogs uniform. That uniform set right there is the one that, I just think is their best one. I like them old green breeches.
The traditional look. Well, Madison going to kick off. They defer to the second half, so Suwannee will get the football first. And Dogs line up to receive the kick. Got a couple of deep guys there at about the 5-yard line. Looks like Fryer is one of them, and I think Cherry the other one.
Could be Cherry, or it could be number 20.
Could be Lou Jack.
Yeah, it could be Lou Jack. That's who was probably out there. Sometime tonight you'll see number 20 in there, Jaden Polite in the backfield for the Dogs and for Suwannee. And teeing it up for them old Cowboys will be number 23, Jordan Davis. Or that's who they listed as kicker, because I can't read the number from here.
Ball's teed up at the 40-yard line, and here we go.
Near hash, and that'll be toward the home side. And he puts a foot into it. It's going to be Fryer retrieving the football right around the 8-yard line. Fryer up across the 10 to the 15, up to the 20. Got a little bit of crease. Runs into a pack of them old Cowboys right around the 25.
And that's where Suwannee will set up their offense. 1st and 10 and around the 25-yard line as the Dogs move from left to right as we see it from the Madison side of the field.
See what the Dogs do. We're huddling up on the sideline, see what kind of plays we have scripted for this first drive.
I'm guessing we come out slinging. Let's see what happens.
The thing is, Lou Jack had a great week last week. He gained like 139 or so yards, and it really something I didn't notice throughout the game. But it's always tough against these Cowboys up the middle. See if we can loosen up a little bit. Sykes will be the quarterback. He's in the gun. 2 receivers set to either side. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. Hunter Watson comes across the middle. Handoff Lou Jack right up the middle, and he gets met by the Cowboys after a gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, not a whole lot there. It's going to be tough sledding against these Cowboys. Number 6 for Madison making the tackle. If I can get into my roster, I'll tell you who that is. That is Brandon Williams.
Yeah, he was one of the captains tonight for the old Cowboys. Call it 2nd down and 8 for Suwannee. Ball spotted right around the 28-yard line. Madison in a 3-man front. Dogs are getting set. 2 receivers set to either side. Single back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking, quick pass to the outside. Complete to Cherry on the sideline. He makes the reception and gets out of bounds around the 32 or 33. We'll see where they spot him.
So a short gain, picked up about 4 yards there. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and around 4 yards to go.
I kind of like the short out pattern there. Quick, picked up some good yardage, but brings up a 3rd down situation.
Got to convert here, 3rd and 4, opening drive for the Suwannee Bulldogs.
On the near side, it'll be Moses and Cherry. Fryer will be to the far side of the field. Single back in the backfield. We're looking at a 4-man front. Madison jumps offside. That might have got us a 1st down.
Yeah, if it was on Madison, that is indeed a 1st down. And let's see if the officials saw it the way we saw it. And it is going to be offsides Madison. So that's a 1st down.
That'll move the sticks. About a yard beyond the 1st down marker. 1st and 10 Dogs from there, right around the 37-yard line. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. And Cowboys digging in on the other side. We come out with the same set, 2 receivers set to the near side. Fryer to the far side of the field. Shotgun formation for Syke. Hand off to Lou Jack right up the middle. Does a little Dixie Doodle move. It may get him some yardage. Now we're getting a good push.
The tush push.
Yes, it was. Once again, boy, you're seeing that more and more.
Hey, you are. Folks watching the Philadelphia Eagles, they were pretty successful at that and said, hey, we can do that. Hey, if it works.
Yeah,
moving the pile.
Yeah, a good gain on 1st down.
Sure was. About 7 yards.
2nd down situation for Suwannee. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. We got a short slot to the near side. Here's a snap once again. Lou Jack cuts it to the out. Lou Jack across the 1st down line. Lou Jack to the 40 point and gets driven out of bounds on the far sideline. We'll see where they say he stepped out.
Man, I'll tell you what, right now that offensive line is doing a job giving Lou Jack some holes to run through, and he's taking advantage now into Cowboy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he saw that little bit of daylight to the outside, and he cut it right there to the open hole and got some good yardage out of it. 1st and 10 Dogs once again. 2 receivers set near side, 2 to the far side of the field, single back in the backfield. Sykes will be in the gun. We're looking at a 3-man front by them old Cowboys. Backers stacked in behind them. Boy, it looks like they're coming after us this time as they're cheating up to the line of scrimmage. They come across and they trip us up in the backfield. And Lou Jack goes down, maybe got a yard gain. We'll see where they spot him.
Yeah, I mean, he tripped him up. He was on the ground and just reached up with his hand. And I believe that was number 0 that did the trip in there, which is DeAndre Arnold.
Yeah, he came across that line of scrimmage. Well, you can see the backers, they all came right up to the line of scrimmage. They came after us. They said, we're stopping this running attack. 2nd and 10 for them old Dogs of Suwannee. 2 receivers set near side. Fryer will be the outside receiver. Lou Jack will be the single back. He had to get his shoe back on. Sykes will play action and looking down the field. Fryer was open. Cherry's open. Good catch across the middle. Cherry's still on his feet, and boy, he'll go out of bounds somewhere inside the 15-yard line.
How about that? Jamarcus Cherry coming open and then making some nifty moves after the catch. Big Suwannee first down, getting deeper into Madison territory now. Down inside that Roundtree Moore Ford red zone, down to the 15-yard line.
Dogs knocking on the Cowboy door. Like that play call, too.
Man, got to finish this drive.
Shotgun formation for the Dogs of Suwannee, and that'll be Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. Still looking at a 3-man front. 2 receivers set on either side. Here's the snap, and a little fake to Lou Jack. Thrown to the outside. Moses catches it. Maybe got a couple. His forward progress maybe got him 2 yards. We'll see where they spot him.
Yeah, again, that's just that little quick hitch, just run a quick down and out, and they're little play action on it. So tried to get a little bit of yardage there. That closed up in a hurry. Give him a gain of 1.
Yeah, not a very favorable spot that time. 2nd down and 9 for them old Dogs down here in Cowboy territory. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set to the near side. That'll be the home side. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back away old Lou Jack. Lou Jack comes up at the block, and we're looking down the field. We're going to have to step up. Sykes steps up, finds a open receiver. Somebody say, give that dog 6. Wow. He threaded the needle on that one.
I mean to tell you, and Moses with his first touchdown catch of the year. And that time he had to buy some time. I thought, pressure was on him, and Sykes stepped up there, found his receiver, and threw a bullet to the corner of the end zone.
Well, and I thought he was actually going to tuck it and run it. He had some running room in front of him, but he saw the open receiver in the corner of the end zone, and it was Sykes to Moses. And the Dogs tack on 6. We're looking for one more. Slaughter will come on to do the kicking chores. The holder will be Fryer. The tee will be set right at the 10. Here's the snap, and down on the tee, up end over end, and that hammer knocker is good.
And the Suwannee Bulldogs take their opening drive and march down the field and stick it in the end zone for a 7-0 lead. 8:57 to play opening quarter. It's Bulldog football on rivercountrysports.com.
Cheek and Scott Pharmacy is celebrating 60 years of serving North Florida. From flu shots to free vitamins, wheelchairs to weight loss, hearing aids to home delivery, and everything in between. They do it all. Locally owned and operated since 1965, the Cheek and Scott family is always there for your family. Stop in to one of their stores or visit them online to learn how they can serve you best. Located in Live Oak, Lake City, and Jasper.
Back here on Boot Hill, boy, you couldn't have designed that opening drive any better than that, huh?
Yeah, that was a pretty good drive down the field, short passes, mixed in the running game with it, and the Dogs end up with 7 points.
Moses with the catch in the end zone. The pass from Sykes from 14 yards out. Point after is good, and the Dogs lead 7-zip.
See what the Dogs do here. We got it teed up at the 40-yard line, and everybody's kind of in tight right now. Now, I don't know if we're going to try to kick it short or if we're just having a little bit of a huddle. William Slaughter will do the kicking chores.
8-play drive, 74 yards.
Yeah, pretty impressive drive in the first quarter.
Now going to be impressive on the other side of the ball. Let's see what that defense can do against this Madison County Cowboy team.
Slaughter puts a foot into it. It's going to be a short kick that's going to hit and they kind of take a backwards roll. Suwannee's down there. We missed one tackle, and that Cowboy's still on his feet to around the 35 or 36-yard line.
And finally cleaning it up there. Looked like number 14 coming down making the tackle. That's DeMarion Jones.
So we go with that little pooch kick, and they got some dangerous dudes back there around the goal line that can return the football. It'll be Christian Gallen or Arnold.
You're giving up the field position, but you're keeping it away from the ones that can hit that home run.
The big playmakers.
Yeah.
Let's see. If that's Mitchell in there, it's going to be hard for me to tell. And it's going to be the running quarterback, I think, Crumity, actually.
Yep. Number 9.
He comes to the near side of the field. We stand him up, but he picked up some pretty good forward progress. Will get him close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, his initial surge, pretty good, and then he started being pushed backwards, but give him a gain. It looks like about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards.
Dogs will be in a 4-man front tonight. That's what they were working on before the game. Backers will be stacked in behind them. Boy, they got some big old dudes across that front line for Madison. Same setup, Crumity will be the quarterback, and he'll take off to the right side, cuts it back across the grain. This time it'll be number 1, Christian Naquez. So they're going from the, I guess if you want to call that the Wildcat.
I guess you would.
Yeah.
We didn't see him at quarterback. We figured it'd be 8 and 10. They started out with 9 and they're number 1.
Yeah, I saw 8 and 10 throwing the football, and also number 18, which he was just, I think, a sophomore.
Third down coming up. 5-yard gain there.
Boy, 3rd down and 1. Suwannee bouncing into a 5-man front. And the quarterback, I guess it's going to be number 1, Christian. Right behind him. He's just going to run to the right side, change of direction.
That's
Boy,
8.
he got some running room. Yeah, it is 8, and that'll be Crumity. He goes around the right side and picks up good yardage. And, Wayne, I'm just telling you, I can't see the numbers. And, I'm going to be honest, I may just have to say quarterback left and quarterback right because that's what they're doing.
Well, the crazy thing is there's been 3 different quarterbacks in 3 separate plays. And it's been quarterback run, quarterback run, quarterback run.
Mercy. Well, there must have been a flag on the play.
Because that would have been a first down, but let's see what the flag's about. It looks like this is against Madison. Must have been a holding call.
Yeah, that backs
Move it back to the 35.
That'll make it 3rd down and 11, just what the doggy ordered.
And let's see if they go to the air here on 3rd and long.
Well, they keep two back there, so you don't know which one's really the quarterback. And number 1 is to the right side, hand off to him that time. Christian brings it near side, and boy, still on his feet across the 50, up to the 45, 40. Boy, he may be gone, and that is Natchez. Christian goes all the way for the score after they lose 10, 11 yards on the penalty. Wow.
It had him, you had him back there before the first down marker. They had him stop, but they let it go. Didn't wrap up. He got away and broke into the open, and then it was off to the races, and nobody's going to catch that young Cowboy.
And I'm telling you, 66-yard run, and it was after we thought we had the break that we needed. They just run a simple off tackle. They broke the 1 tackle on the outside, and boy, that speed, the Dogs just could not catch up to Christian, number 1.
Naquez.
And he's one of their go-to running backs. And let's see, they got the kind of the swinging gate going right here from Madison. And I guess we'll wait and see whether
Well, they're going to wait and see if we don't line up where they're lined up, then they might try to sneak a quick 2 in there. But it looks like Suwannee has practiced this and ready for it. And the official standing right over the ball, so I don't know why they think they need the that was a touchdown, wasn't it?
As far as I know, he wasn't touched.
I don't know what
they
they're
did
bringing
put
the yard markers down there for.
Well, I mean, they did put 6 points on the board, on the scoreboard.
Yeah. And the point after should be coming here.
Flag on the play.
So, did they celebrate?
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Did they taunt?
I have no idea. It's 7-6 right now. Here comes the 2-point try.
It will be with the swinging gate, and boy, that was a double pickup by the center. or that's what it looked like to me. That's what my eyes saw.
Well, it's going to be illegal procedure, so that's what the officials saw as well. On the 2-point try, making this thing an adventure.
I thought they had an adventure earlier, and they only moved back to around the 7 or 8 yard line this time.
And now it looks like they're going to kick.
They will. Jordan Davis, number 23, he'll do the kicking chores for them. The ball will be set dead middle of the field, but it'll be set right around the 15-yard. It'll be like a 25-yard field goal. Here's the snap, a good one down on the tee, and it's up end over end, and I can't see it from this angle. We'll wait for the official.
It's no good.
It's no good.
It's no good. Wide right. So Suwannee has the lead, 7-6 now, 7:19 to play opening quarter here on RiverCountrySports.com. Back here in Madison, if you're in the market for real estate, buying or selling, call Pool Realty. Their team has the experience, the knowledge, and the listings to make your dreams come true. Their agents will work hard to match each customer with the property that best fits their needs. So whether you're looking in Live Oak, Brantford, or anywhere in North Florida, they are committed to providing an exceptional real estate experience. That's Pool Realty with offices in Live Oak and Brantford. See Pool Realty for all of your real estate needs.
Davis puts a foot into it. This time going to go to Fryer once again, this time right around the 5-yard line. Up across the 10 to the 15. Sees a little bit of a crease, but with them Cowboys, that good tackling skills, hit us right around the 20.
Yeah, about time you see a little bit of a crease. Here come a Cowboy to close that up. And Suwannee going to start out this drive at their own 22-yard line. Last drive, they started at the 26, marched down the field and stuck it in the end zone. And nice job on that opening possession to mix up the pass and the run and had things working. Let's see if Madison made some adjustments or Suwannee can keep things clicking.
Yeah, see if we got a scripted second drive. Suwannee up to the line of scrimmage. Madison digging in on the other side. And them old Cowboys now in a 4-man front. Shotgun formation for Thomas Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be old Lou Jack Smith. 2 receivers set far side. Hand off to Lou Jack. And boy, they just blow it up right in the middle of the field. And he may have picked up a yard.
Trying to get the number of that cow. You know, it's hard to read the numbers when they roll up like that. It's really tough. That's number 54. Ends up making the tackle for Madison.
That's old Ezekiel Gint. Suwannee picked up, we'll say, a yard. Second down and 9. All spotted right around the 23-yard line. 2 receivers set to the near side. Shotgun formation for Sykes. We'll bring Watson in motion and run it with Lou Jack right up the middle. And Lou Jack hits the hole hard, gets some good blocking, and bowls his way out close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that time he didn't have a defensive lineman in the backfield, so able to get some good chunk yardage there. But now going to bring up a 3rd down. Suwannee needs to convert here. And so far on 3rd down conversions, they're 1 for 1 on the evening.
We'll see if Madison pins their ears back and comes after us. They figured it may be a passing down. 3rd down situation, 2 receivers set. We got a short slot. Madison jumped off sides once again, and we'll get that free first down again.
That's how we got the first down the last time on 3rd down.
Deja vu.
So we'll take that. Madison having a little bit of trouble lining up on side early in this contest.
Yep, that'll convert us on 3rd down. It'll be 1st and 10 Suwannee.
Well, via the penalty. Via the run, via the pass, via the penalty, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll
1st and 10.
Another first down for the Bulldogs. There's been an official timeout called on the field.
Yeah, when the Dogs leading 7-6, we're at the 6:02 mark, and I think we got down here to this old water break.
All right, we need some water too on RiverCountrySports.com.
This year's marine sponsors are
No matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Brantford and in Live Oak. In Brantford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Suwannee Bulldog football here on RiverCountrySports.com. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel and checking us out on Friday nights. Dog ball on a Friday night on Boot Hill doesn't get much better than that.
Boy, I know it. I'm telling you, they run that old horse around the field during the national anthem, toting the flag and playing football. 1st and 10 Dogs right here. Shotgun formation, handoff to Lou Jack, does a little stutter step, cuts back across the middle, and he loses the football. Would have picked up about 5 yards, but somehow they jar it loose, and it looks like Madison's got it going the other way.
Yeah, I think they've got it. That ball comes squirting out there at the end of the play, and Madison recovers.
That's the thing about it with Madison. They will stick you, and they cause turnovers, and that's one thing that we can't do tonight. Don't need to give them no more.
Yeah, and now you give him a short field after the turnover, and he had pretty good yardage on that run.
Oh, yeah.
Been a good first down run, but now the sticks are moving the other way. Madison football at the 37.
Let's see, I think it's going to be Crumley, number 8. He'll be the quarterback in shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. And they got them double blockers and a direct snap or something just happened, and I missed it all.
That's one of them wing T plays
Wow.
where you don't know who has the football, and the quarterback does a nice job of faking like he has it and coming, but the up back actually ended up with that football.
Wow. How do you cover all that?
I don't know.
Like watching a magician. They pick up, good yardage.
And this offense has always been tricky. Tough to figure out. They hadn't moved the marker at this point, so there may be a penalty flag here.
I think it was on the far side, so I don't know what actually took place, but it might be going against Suwannee.
Well, they haven't moved the sticks yet, so let's see what the white cap comes up with here. It's going to be personal foul, and it is going to work against the Suwannee Bulldogs, and that'll be a big first down.
Yeah, tacked on after the play as well. And that's going to take it inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone all the way to around the 14 3/4 yard line.
Wow. Yeah, helping them out there with the turnover, and then a big penalty gets it all the way down to the inside the 15.
They remain in shotgun formation, got a wing set to the near side, single back in the backfield, only about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set near side. And handoff to that, I guess he calls it a short slot back to the near side. They take it around the left side and it'll be stacked up around the 12-yard line.
Tackle on the play that time by Trevon Feed, number 18.
Mercy. The Bulldogs going to have to hunker down in here right around the 13-yard line. Suwannee still in a 4-man front. Now we'll kind of bounce up to 5 with the rover. Fryer coming to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. Handoff, single back, right side. Got him a big hole, and it bowled away inside the 5.
That was number 7 that time, Gallen, on the carry.
Yeah, their 2 running backs, Christian and Gallen, are their kind of go-to backs, and that they got Sanders, Millers, Omari, Minor, and you could go on and on down the list.
And right now they got a 1st and goal, so who are they going to feed the rock to?
Wow. We'll see. Kind of an offset eye. Shotgun formation for Crumley. And, boy, he keeps it himself, runs to the outside, and pretty much walks into the end zone, and them Cowboys tack on 6 more.
Well, Suwannee got the first score, but Madison has come back with a score of their own. They missed the extra point, but now they tack on another 6 after the turnover. And the Cowboys on top now 12-7. I'm sure they're going for 2 here with 4:43 showing on the first quarter clock.
You know, I want to call this the swinging gate. It's pretty much the same thing where they got the penalty, then they tried to kick the extra point, which was no good. They'll go for 2 this time. You can call them in the gun. The quarterback's going to run it and just walk into the end zone. We couldn't cover it at all.
Yeah, wow. 2-point conversion is good, so make the score now a more of a traditional look, 14-7. They got there the hard way, but 14-7 your score. Madison leading Suwannee, 4:43 to play opening quarter. RiverCountrySports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground.
Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling.
Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com.
Man, looking forward to that rodeo coming up in October. That's going to be a bunch of fun. We've never covered a rodeo live, so
You going to come do play-by-play with me that night?
Well, ride 'em, rope 'em, and yee-haw.
There you go. Get your tickets. Don't miss that.
Jordan Davis will tee it up at the 40-yard line. He'll be on the near hash. The last 2 kickoffs have went straight to Fryer.
There's another one.
Yeah, another one to him right around the 8-yard line. Fryer cuts it to the outside. Boy, not much running room, and he'll be banged down around the 23.
He put his head down and got what he could out of that run. Number 26, Pride, I believe. Michael Pride got the tackle that time on special teams.
Well, Madison doesn't lollygag down the field. I'm talking about they get down there in a hurry on their kick coverage.
They do. 23-yard line. That's where Suwannee will start out 1st and 10. They've started drives at the 26, the 22, and now the 23. So they pretty good on their coverage down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Might not get a run back against them. You'll have to get some key blocks to keep them quick Cowboys from taking us down around the 20. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. 2 receivers set on either side. Now we're in motion with Watson. Little play action, and we're going to try to throw it to Moses. Makes a great catch if he stayed in bounds. I can't see it. We'll wait for the official.
Well, he thinks he did. Madison's saying he didn't, and they're saying, yes, he did. Moses with a big catch.
Boy,
He's
he went
having a big
airborne.
night.
Yes, he did. He went airborne for that one and snatched it down out of the air. And the Dogs get a big pickup on 1st down all the way out to around the 44-yard line.
Beautiful play there. Ty Moses.
Yeah, I was going to talk about last week a little bit. We didn't talk too much on the pregame, but we had a couple of key drops last week that would have led to 1st downs. Hopefully them old Dogs got that stick on their fingers tonight.
Yeah, it was a 21-yard gain there.
Shotgun formation for Sykes. 2 receivers set near side. Handoff to Lou Jack. He'll go on the left side. Boy, he runs into them old Cowboys, but we'll push him back a little bit for a gain of maybe 3 yards.
Brody Bean out there trying to pull over and get him a block downfield. Got a little bit out of it.
I think, that's the key to it always is winning the push off the offensive line of scrimmage. If the offense can win that, then you'll get some good yardage.
Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play opening quarter. 14-7 Madison. Suwannee has the ball when we come back here on RiverCountrySports.com.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
The Madison Cowboys and the Suwannee Bulldogs here on Boot Hill. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play opening quarter. Cowboys by a touchdown. Suwannee has the ball at the 47-yard line, and it's a 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Dogs.
It will be, and that's the thing. On our last possession, we had just had almost got a great run, and then we fumbled the football, and then all of a sudden Madison gets to short field. They score. We'll see if the Dogs can keep possession of it and move it right down the football field.
Able to move the ball offensively so far. Got to hang on to it.
We got a short slot to the near side. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield, and we'll hand off to Lou Jack. Lou Jack does a little stutter step. He's dragging a Cowboy with him, then gets met just shy of the 1st down marker, probably about 1.5 yards.
He literally was. He had a Cowboy on his back, just kept on moving forward and picking up good yards, and then safety come in and put a stop to that. But big pickup there on 2nd down by Lou Jack. Going to bring up a 3rd down and short coming up for Suwannee.
See what Suwannee does here. The last time that we did that, we kind of found ourselves in a blitz situation where them linebackers came up to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what happens here. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Cowboys digging in on the other side. They're in a 4-man front. And backers are jumping in and out. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Boy, a high snap, handoff Lou Jack, left side, puts his shoulder down and bowls his way for a big 1st down inside the 45-yard line.
Only needed a yard, and he got a little bit more than that. 1st down, 1st and 10, Suwannee. 3 straight running plays to Lou Jack Smith. And you mentioned last week had a big game, kind of a coming-out party for Lou Jack. And, boy, he's bringing that effort here tonight in Madison.
Yeah, he's ran with some determination. Like I say, he drug a Cowboy one time, put his shoulder down that time, and met one head-on, and still got the 1st down yardage. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. We trail 14-7, 2:53 to go here in the 1st quarter. Two receiver set near side. Single receiver to the far side of the field. And we'll bring motion near side. Sykes in the gun. Little play action to Lou Jack. Looking down the field. A lot of pressure. Sykes with a lot of running room. He needs to do a juke move, but no, he just runs straight at that Cowboy and comes about 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
He did. He put his shoulder down like he was a linebacker or something and bowled him over just a little bit, but there was nothing to do. That was a good play. Sometimes you just got to take what you can get.
And actually spot his knee down somewhere around the 38-yard line. It'll be second, and we'll call it 4. Bulldogs get the next play call from the sideline. Sykes in the gun, two receiver set to the near side. That'll be Fryer and Cherry. We got that little wing set back there. That'll be Watson, usually for blocking. And we'll hand off to the near side. And this time the Cowboys kind of penetrate the line of scrimmage and knock us down before we can even get started.
Yeah, old number 0 in there that time, making that play.
Yeah, he's one of the captains, and DeAndre Arnold.
Making the stop for the Cowboys, number 7, Davion Gallen, and number 3, Amari Minor. That'll bring up
Cowboys looking like they're going to be in that 3-man front here. We'll see what they do. We didn't pick up a yard, may even lost about a half a yard on that particular play.
3rd down and about 4, I'm calling it, coming up here from the 38-yard line of Madison. Probably 4-down territory here.
Yeah. We're kind of taking our time in the huddle on this big 3rd down situation. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. He'll be sidecar left. Two receiver set, the far side of the field. That's our side. And hold everything.
Yeah, Suwannee wants to use a timeout. And why they call that timeout, I'll tell you about Corbett's Mobile Home Supply in Lake City. They've got everything you need. Doors, windows, tubs, showers, plumbing, electrical, power poles, steps, paneling, you name it, they got it in there.
Oh,
I'm telling you what, even RV parts. See Preston or Jason for all of your mobile home needs. That's Corbett Mobile Home Supplies on Deputy Jeff Davis Lane in Lake City. And you'll find them online all the time at CorbettSupply.com. Need a light in here. It's getting hard to see.
I was looking at the one above us. We got one burnout and one that looks like it's about to burn out. And the sun's going down.
Oh, my goodness. Minute 4 left on the opening quarter clock here. Suwannee driving. They've got a 3rd and 4 situation. They're at Madison's 38-yard line. We got a ball game here, 14-7. Madison leads right now off of a Suwannee turnover. They took advantage of the short field and punched it in the end zone. Got a 2-point conversion to make up for a missed PAT on their first touchdown. Suwannee scored first, opened up a 7-0 lead, but Madison has come back with 14 points.
Yeah, and it's pretty crucial in this drive. And like you say, we are probably in 4-down territory because it's 3rd down and 4.
Yeah.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Cowboys digging in on the other side. Two receiver set to the far side of the field. Single receiver near side. That'll be Watson. He'll come in motion and cut it up the field. Little play action, looking for the quick pass. Boy, we were there. The timing was just a little bit off, intended for Fryer down the field around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I thought they had him there, but incomplete pass. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down, and I'm thinking we're going to go for it. Let's see what Coach Hall decides.
I'm not seeing the punter come into the game unless we're going to try to draw them off sides.
Tell you what, that play was there. We just missed it.
Yeah, we did.
Need 4 yards here.
I'm one of those. We've been doing pretty good on the ground. I was thinking 2 yards on 2 carries per carry. We'll see what happens here. Two receivers set to the near side. Looking at a 4-man front out of them old Cowboys as they're dug in. Watson will come in motion, shotgun formation, and we're looking down the field, looking for the safety valve. Intended for Watson out there, but it goes incomplete, just overthrew him by a little bit.
Yeah, and Sykes took a little punishment there. Had to get rid of that football. Had some pressure on him and threw it just a bit high and couldn't find Watson. And that's going to be back-to-back incompletions and a turnover on down. So the Madison defense, they bend, but they do not break, and they'll take over possession of this football with a 7-point lead.
Only about 50 seconds left on the clock before the end of the first quarter. But Madison still have pretty decent field position right around the 38-yard line. Cowboys out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Them old Dogs of Suwannee will be in a 4-man front. See if we bounce into 5. The Rovers are going to the strong side of the field that'll give us 5. They kind of got that offset. Everybody now is to this side of the field. Fryer will step out to the outside shoulder. Boy, the quarterback this time looking down the field. Quick pass over the middle. Boy, a little pressure, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass, and I tell you what, I'm not calling plays for him, but that running game's been pretty successful. I'm a little surprised they went to the air, but incompletion, 2nd and 10 coming up.
One of their offensive linemen, his helmet came off. He'll have to come out to the play, but they've got plenty of them, too. They'll check another one in.
Yeah, he'll just take a quick trip to the sideline, probably get a shot of water, and get ready to get back in there.
Oh, yeah. Cowboys once again out of the huddle. 2 receivers set, one on either side, single back in the backfield. Looks like Crumity will remain at quarterback. They'll bring motion near side and straight handoff right up the middle. Them old dogs stand stiff, and we'll stop him shy of the 40-yard line.
Number 45 credited with the tackle that time, and a nice tackle there by Jakari Brown.
Yeah, Brown kind of anchors the middle of that dog defense in there.
Well, they ran right at him. Let's see if we have time for one more play in this quarter. Down to about 20 seconds.
I see Naquez Christian checking into the game. One of them other Cowboys comes out, but he'll be one of the split backs in the backfield, which is just like a double wing back set right in the backfield. And it'll be a handoff to Christian. We come across the line of scrimmage, and we put him on the turf, big number 15.
Yeah, Marco Rojas.
Yeah.
He came across there in a hurry, and a little blitz that time. He gets through, nobody picks him up, and that was a big tackle. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of action with your score, Madison 14 and Suwannee 7. The Cowboys will have to punt after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Cheek and Scott Pharmacy is celebrating 60 years of serving North Florida. From flu shots to free vitamins, wheelchairs to weight loss, hearing aids to home delivery, and everything in between. They do it all. Locally owned and operated since 1965, the Cheek and Scott family is always there for your family. Stop in to one of their stores or visit them online to learn how they can serve you best. Located in Live Oak, Lake City, and Jasper.
I love my gym!
Of course you do. What's not to love? At Woods Family Fitness, members are family and families always welcome. Open 24 hours a day with a full range of workout equipment, machines, free weights, treadmills, stair steps, ellipticals, rowing machines, recumbent bikes, plus group fitness classes with certified instructors. From yoga to spin, low impact, senior fitness, HIIT classes, they have a certified personal trainer on staff. The gym is clean and comfortable. Come join the Woods family today.
I love my gym!
Woods Family Fitness, US 129 North at the Live Oak Commons.
Suwannee Bulldog football here in River Country Sports. Madison in punting formation.
Hey, Will, after that big loss, it's 4th and 12, and they'll put a low line drive kick that is going to take a Cowboy roll, goes over Fryer's head, and then it'll stop dead still inside the 20-yard line. Wow.
We'll take a timeout. Suwannee football after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Wayne Fryer Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Fryer Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Fryer Live Oak today or online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Thomas Sykes 5 for 7 in that opening quarter, 65 yards and a touchdown.
Need to keep doing what we're doing. Cherry will come in motion in front. Sykes will hand off to Lou Jack. Right side. Lou Jack's got a big hole. Squirts through there and picks up good yardage. Across to 25. Maybe bowled his way up close to the 27-yard line.
I really like the way they're mixing the run and the pass and keeping the Cowboys just a little bit off stride there defensively.
And if you can move the ball on the ground, that's a great thing. Actually, he picks up about 8 yards, a second down and 2. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back will be Lou Jack. And we'll look to the sideline, change the play at the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set on the far side. Long snap count and a handoff to Lou Jack. Lou Jack does a stutter set, and boy, he gets that big first down across the 35-yard line.
Well, I thought he was going to stumble right there, but he kept his balance somehow. He was low to the ground and just kept moving. Looks like a little bowling ball coming through there.
Sure
Lou Jack Smith, big first down.
He's been the workhorse here in the first quarter and leading into the second. 1st and 10 Dogs from there right at just inside or just over the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation and Sykes. Little play action, quick pass to the outside. Tries to hit Hunter Watson. Thrown a little behind him. It'll go incomplete.
Maybe just a little too much steam on that one, but an incomplete pass. Just a quick pass trying to get Hunter there and see if he can make a shake and bake and get by his defender. But got to secure that football first.
Oh, yeah. Pretty tough sledding. Be second down and 10 for Suwannee.
10:52 until halftime. Dogs down by a touchdown, down by 7 here. Need to get points out of this drive.
Yeah, we need to eat up clock time and drive down the football field as well. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield, 2 receivers set to either side. Now we'll bring motion with Watson. He cuts to the outside, looking for Watson, who was open for a second. Fryer comes open to the middle. Fryer makes a catch right at the 40. He'll be banged down close to the 39. Oh, my, somebody say, give that dog a big first down.
And I tell you what, he was covered tightly. That ball was thrown right on the money. And Fryer coming up with a great big catch there. Big first down. Suwannee moves the sticks into Cowboy territory now across the 40-yard line.
Dogs in the hurry up, right up at the line of scrimmage. And one of the linebackers for Madison went down, so there had to be a timeout for that.
Yeah, got an injury timeout on the field. 10:36 to play here, second quarter. It's 14-7 Madison. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com. Shipping stress? No thanks. At the UPS store, it's packed fast, shipped smart, and made fun.
Bring your package, track it with ease, and trust them with your most fragile stuff. They even handle Amazon returns. Plus printing, mailboxes, notary, yeah, they do it all. They even do large format printing.
Pack it, ship it, love it. Only at the UPS store of Live Oak.
Got a big full moon out there. Kind of a nice looking night here.
It is beautiful night.
In Madison, yeah. Good crowd on hand, both sides. Good atmosphere for this high school football game. Suwannee and Madison on a Friday night. 1st and 10. Suwannee has the football at the 39-yard line. Coming off an injury timeout, one of those Cowboys shaking up on that last play. He just kind of was lined up, and then he just fell.
Yeah, he did.
And let's hope that's nothing serious.
Came to the near sideline and looked like he might have just had the breath knocked out of him and went down.
Okay, maybe on that catch from Fryer.
1st and 10, Dogs, shotgun formation. Here's a snap, quick pass to the outside. We make the reception for a pickup of about 3 yards on the far side. That could have been Fryer once again.
I think it was Moses that time.
Yeah, it was Moses.
You know, you put too much attention on Fryer, and that does open up the other receivers. So Cherry and Moses looking for big games. So far, Moses has stepped up to the plate, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Good catches. Get a pickup of 2. 2nd down and 8 for them old Dogs of Suwannee. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Cowboys digging in on the other side. 3-man front. Make it 4 for the Cowboys. Shotgun formation, little dipsy doodle, and looking down the field. Boy, what another great catch by Moses on the sideline. And he'll be knocked out of bounds just shy of the 20 somewhere.
And give Sykes some credit there. He had to kind of shuffle to the far side trying to avoid traffic and was able to get that pass off. He put it on the money for Ty Moses.
Yeah, he threw that on a rope, and Moses made a great catch. And they'll spot the football right around the 23.5-yard line. 1st and 10, Dogs from there. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. Little play action. Lou Jack looking to the corner of the end zone. Little out pattern. And intended for Cherry on the near side. It goes incomplete.
And that went off the mark. Cherry was open there momentarily, and he tried to put it. Sykes did to the outside where only his guy could get it. But he put it just a little too far and an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to complete because that would have picked you up all the way down close to the 15 and then made that 2nd down situation a little bit shorter.
Yeah, no doubt. They've gone to the air here on this drive. Start doing that and then sneak in a run from Lou Jack.
Yeah, you got to do that. 4-man front for the Cowboys. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Watson will get set on the outside on the far side of the field. 2 receivers set near side. Now Watson will come back across. Shotgun formation. Hand off Lou Jack right up the middle of the field. Little dipsy doodle move. And probably just shy of the 20-yard line.
So probably about a 3 or 4 yard pickup there on that carry. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down here. They'll mark it just outside that Roundtree Ford red zone.
Well, this is a big 3rd down situation for the Dogs of Suwannee.
It is 3rd and 7 here.
and want to come away with points here. You'd like to get the touchdown, but may have to settle for a field goal. Let's see what happens on this third down play.
Fryer and Cherry will come to the near side. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Still looking at a 4-man front by them old Cowboys. We got a short slot with Watson on the far side. Little play action to Lou Jack, looking across the middle of the field, and Fryer makes a great catch down to around the 14.
And I mean, he was blanketed somehow. He got it in there between two defenders.
Yeah, threaded the needle and got a great catch behind it, and they'll get us spotted a little closer to the 13.
And that's going to be, it looks like, a little bit shy of that first down marker. Let's see where they're going to mark that thing. It's going to be fourth down and looks like inches. They may have to measure this.
I would say measure. I would ask for a measure.
Yeah, I would too. It looks like they're going to have to stretch the chains out and get a measurement here. Clock is stopped with 8:26 to go second quarter. And now the official says first down. They didn't measure. He got a second look at that thing.
He did. Looked right down the line, didn't he?
Yeah. All right, so 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Suwannee.
Dogs knocking on the Cowboy door. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. 2 receiver set near side. We got a short slot to our side of the field. Watson comes across, gets a block. Quick pass to Fryer. He cuts, does a little juke move to the 10, and he'll finally be banged down somewhere around the 6 or 7 yard line. Boy, another nifty move.
It was nifty. He made the catch and then made a nice move to get away from the initial tackler and pick up some additional yards, some yards after the catch. Now inside the 10, down inside the 8-yard line. Second down and about 5 yards to go for the first down and about 9 yards to go for that touchdown.
We'll take either one right now. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Watson, he'll be the short slot or H-back or whatever you want to call him. Moses will be in tight on the far side of the field. 2 receiver set, Fryer and Cherry near side. Blue Jack by himself, and they gonna blow it up, and he needs to throw it away, and almost threw a pick. Wow. Almost dangerous. You got to throw it out of bounds when you get outside.
He got away with that. Well, the Madison was in the backfield as he goes to hand the ball off. He knew he couldn't do that. Then he tried to get away from his man, tried to throw that ball away, but he almost threw it to a Cowboy, and we were lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And all about that, it was blew up from the get-go. They took that middle linebacker. He was coming all the way, and he had a dead run, timed the snap count. And he was in the backfield almost before the ball got there.
He was.
Wow.
And we're lucky that was an incomplete pass. And, we didn't lose any yardage on that play. But, man, that was dangerous.
Mercy. Bring up a third down situation for them old dogs. See what kind of play call we'll do here.
Yeah, you got to figure Madison's coming again, so got to do something to counteract that. Where's that hot receiver?
Yeah. Got to find something. You pick the right hole on a blitz, on a running play, you do pretty good if somebody doesn't stay at home. We'll see. Dogs need this first down. Shotgun formation. This time looks like Fryer is going to be the quarterback. Here's a snap to Fryer. Fryer looking into the end zone. We come open a little bit late, but he just overthrew Cherry in the end zone.
So they put a new quarterback in there, a little bit surprising, and he comes out slinging. Tries to get that into the end zone to his receiver. Incomplete pass. And going to bring up a fourth down, and looks like we're going to set up for a field goal here.
Well, what you got to think about, we're here on this near hash. Got the wind, though. It'll be coming across, a little bit of a crosswind out of the east-northeast.
It's like about a 24-yard field goal attempt.
See, Fryer will be the holder.
Slaughter with the attempt. Let's see if he can connect here.
Boy, them Cowboys are coming at it from the far side, and they jump offside. That should have got us 5 yards and a first down.
I'm going to say they were offsides unless the officials saw them drawn off, which from my view looks like they just come across too early. That's going to be about the third or fourth penalty for offsides if that's the call, and that should be enough for a first down here.
He either took short steps, or I can't see if we're still short of the first down in 5 yards because that marker.
Well, I had it at fourth down and about 5, so they marched off 4.5 yards. Apparently, that wasn't enough.
Only a half the distance call?
I guess. It's a 5-yard penalty.
I'm just guessing.
I don't know.
I don't know the rules.
Fourth down and 1 now.
See if we change.
Seemed like we got shortchanged there, but what do I know? They're at the 4-yard line, though.
Yeah.
So does that change your call? Do you go for it now on 4th down? You only need a yard, and I think Coach is wanting a timeout here to think about this thing.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay to see where the ball was
Yeah,
actually first spotted. Yes.
It seemed like,
But
anyway.
Maybe the yard marker wasn't there.
6:56 to play until halftime. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
What is kinetic fiber internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable kinetic fiber internet. Internet better.
Dog ball here on a Friday night. Big call coming up here. 4th and about a yard. And we're inside the 5-yard line on the Madison Cowboys. We were lined up for a field goal, but then Madison offsides. We thought that would give us a first down. We came up short of that. And now a interesting call coming up, and it looks like we're going to go for it here on 4th and short.
Yeah, we got the ball inside the 5-yard line. So we'll see what we do. We're going to come with an I backfield this time. Watson will be the lead blocker. We're going to do the tush push right side, and we get a great push almost to the goal line. And I'm thinking we got 6, and somebody say, give the old dog 6 and a tush push for them dogs of Suwannee.
And we learned something after last week being in that shotgun formation at a short yardage situation. That time we didn't play with it. We just got under center, quarterback sneak, giving him that push. And not only did he get the first down, he got the touchdown.
Yeah, did a great job there. For about a 4-yard touchdown. We were just looking for the first down, but we'll take that touchdown.
Remember, that drive started way back at the 19-yard line. Nice time-consuming drive. You called for that.
Yeah, we needed it. All down on the tee, kind of a knuckleball, and that hammer knocker goes through, and we tack on one more.
It's all tied now, 14 apiece with 6:50 to play here second quarter. Suwannee football on rivercountrysports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
Well, Andy, Suwannee worked away all the way down the field. Nice time-consuming drive. Got points at the end of it. It's now tied up at 14, and now we need to see some defense out here.
Got to see some defense, and I'm wondering if we're going to go with this pooch kick. That's what we did earlier. And Madison actually leaves some yardage. Now they're walking up a little bit, but there was about from the 30 to the 50, there was 20 yards in there, but they're going to walk that front line up from what we did last time.
Well, we've been spoiled the last couple of years kicking that ball in the end zone and not having to worry about it.
Yeah.
But now getting creative with these kicks, and let's see what they do. Everybody bunched up right here. Could be an onside, a little pooch.
It's going to be a short pooch kick, and they're going to let it hit. And if we just get down there to the ball, one of them Cowboys got there. The
that
one
ball
Cowboy
was
didn't
on the
even
ground.
see it.
I know it. And he didn't react, but it was on the ground for a while, and I was just waiting for Suwannee to jump on it. Just got to go 10 yards. You kick it to a point in the field nobody is, and hopefully you can take advantage of something like that. But Madison covers it up, and they'll get good field position to begin this drive, all tied up at 14 here on Boot Hill.
It's been a tough ball game so far, real physical, and both teams striking back. And we're all tied up. Boy, just what you want here in one of these top ball games.
Hey, don't miss the Coaches Show. The Coaches Show each Monday here at River Country. Join T.J. Vickers and Coach Kyler Hall for the latest on Bulldog football. Brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. The Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays, right here on rivercountrysports.com. The cool thing is, if you don't catch it live, you can catch it when you can catch it. It'll be archived and ready for your convenience.
Cowboys up to the line of scrimmage, kind of got an offset eye backfield. One of them will be Christian, and one of them will be number 7, Gallagher. Quarterback calls for the snap, little handoff, right off tackle, runs into his own man and stands him up, delays him, and them dogs pounce on him after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, that was a lot of running, but he didn't get anywhere running to his own man. That slowed him up enough, and then the Suwannee defense was on top of him, but he still managed 2 yards out of that on the running play.
Yeah, Gallen, he ran, I think, into his offensive tackle on the near side is what happened. It kind of stacked him up, gave the dogs time to get there. Second down and 8 for the Cowboys. Shotgun formation, and see what they do here. Kind of a double wing set, wide receiver set to the far side of the field. This time it'll be a quarterback run to the left. We're trying to spread him to the sideline. Boy, that quarterback cuts back. He's nifty. We missed 1 tackle, 2 tackles, call it 3 tackles. They'll pick up about 10 or 12 yards and a first down.
Yeah, we were right there with him. Had number 44 on him, and he put that move on him, cut inside, and left us, I think their shoes still on the field back there.
And I'm telling you, and they cross the 50-yard line. They'll spot them 1st and 10 at the 49.
That is good for another Cowboy. First down.
Awful hard to stop him, but you can't miss tackles. Same setup, shotgun formation. This time handoff to the single back near side. He's got running room and a lot of running room down the near sideline. One of them dogs grabs him. We don't get him to the turf. Finally, rip him out of bounds around the 12.
I thought 14 was going to make the tackle, and he whipped on it. Jones did, and then number 5 got him down to the ground, and love it. So, boy, that kid showed some blaze.
A lot of speed, yeah, it was. I don't know if that was Christian.
I think it was number 1.
Arnold, yeah, probably Christian. Naquez Christian. Like he was their leading carrier coming into this ball game.
They're going to get more yards. There was a face mask right there at the end of the play.
Oh, mercy.
So that's going to put the ball way down there inside that Roundtree Ford red zone.
Yeah, they'll be more or less knocking on the Suwannee door inside the 10-yard line.
So 1st and goal, Madison. Boy, you work so hard to tie it up, and just like that, they're ready to take that lead back.
Yeah, those big plays and quick running backs, split backs in the backfield. Come to the quarterback, handoff left side. Boy, he doesn't hardly get touched until he gets through the goal line, and Madison tacks on 6 points.
And I believe that was 12 that time. And that time the quarterback fakes the handoff, spins all the way around, gives the ball to his wingback, and he cuts through there and into the end zone for another 6 for Madison.
Yeah, and I think that was Travis Arnold. It was number 12.
I believe that's who it was. Again, we're trying to pick up the numbers best we can.
I can't see the numbers. I'm just going to tell it like it is. I'll say quarterback, wingback, fullback, tailback.
Running back.
Yeah. And they're in that swinging gate once again, going for the 2-point conversion and hold everything. Hopefully we had motion. That'll back them up.
Yeah, whistles. 2-point try there. And I'm not sure what the call was. Did you catch the call?
No, not unless they moved it closer to the goal line, which if it
looked like it's still at the
half the distance, maybe if they did.
Looks like it's still at the 3. And they're going to close the gate now and kick the PAT.
And they're up tight. Usually doing the kicking chores will be Jordan Davis. That's number 23. And they were a lot of movement before the snap. He hits that thing, and it is no good once again.
That's why they go for 2.
Yeah.
So the point after kick is no good. It's 20-14. Madison leads Suwannee. 5:23 showing on the second quarter clock here at RiverCountrySports.com.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett's.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak. 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
Doing a little dance.
Suwannee Bulldog football here on RiverCountrySports.com. It is now 20-14. Madison regaining the lead. Suwannee has proven, though, they can move the football this year on these Cowboys, so we got a ball game.
Yeah, we do, as it is. The thing is, we're letting them get back into the game and getting momentum, but in less than a minute and a half time.
Yeah,
So
we got to find a way to slow them
stop.
down just a little
Absolutely.
bit. It seems a lot harder for Suwannee to work the ball down the field.
I don't mind eating the clock time as long as we come out on top. Be teed up, boy, end over end kick. It's going to go out of bounds right around the 30.
Cowboys kick goes out of bounds.
Suwannee will have the option to take it to the 35. Nobody touched it, so they could make him back up 5 yards and kick again.
I don't know. That'll be our best field position at the 35 as far as kickoff returns.
I'm sure that's what we're going to do, but let's wait and see.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, I haven't put the ball down yet, so I'm assuming we're going to take it to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's our offense huddled up over there on the far sideline.
All right, so we will start out 1st and 10 at 35. They're huddled over there with Coach Gaddy and the offensive staff. Now ready to go back to work are the Suwannee Bulldogs, down by 6.
Fryer and Cherry, they'll be set to the near side of the field. Hunter Watson will be the wide receiver on the far side. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. He'll be sidecar left. Long snap count, and here's Sykes looking down the football field, and, boy, we just couldn't break loose. We got held up at the line of scrimmage. Actually, the cornerback, we never did go down out, no.
Yeah, and Sykes was looking for a deep pass there, but there was nobody back there. But he had run out of time, and so I'm not sure if there was a mix-up or receiver just got caught up in traffic there. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, I think Watson got caught up in traffic. That's who it was going to be intended for. He was a receiver on the far side of the field. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Suwannee. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Cowboys digging in on the other side. They're in a 4-man front. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. 2 receivers set on either side. Here's a snap from center. Sykes looking, set up the screen pass, and just overthrows Fryer over there. Boy, it just sailed on him just a little bit, and a little more finesse on that. Might have had some running room, but there was a lot of Cowboys converging on us.
Yeah, might have had some, but Fryer would have needed a step ladder to catch that one.
Yeah.
That was well over his head, so back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10.
Yeah, brings up that 3rd and dreaded long situation.
Don't need to go 3 and out here and give the Cowboys another score before halftime.
Now, I was hoping for another one of those 5 or so minute drives with points at the end. Need a 1st down right here. Suwannee in the same set, 2 receivers set either side. Shotgun formation for Sykes. 4-man front for the Cowboys. There's a snap. Sykes rolling, looks back across the field, and he's going to have to eat the football, and he's going to go down with a sack attack right around the 30-yard line. We're going to lose 5 more.
Yeah, and it seems like, when they know it's a passing situation, they're coming. They're bringing extra defenders in there, and if Sykes could find a quick open man, fine, but you don't have time to sit back there and look for your 3rd or 4th option. And he just ran out of time that time, and now we got a punt.
Boy, it's going to kind of be a quick kick because everybody's out there and set. Low snap. It bounces by the punter, and Madison's going to – well, they picked it up. I thought they were going to pick it up and score, but they'll be knocking on the Suwannee door nevertheless.
Yeah, couldn't handle that punt.
Well, I don't know the hurry up on the punt. I don't see, but that bad snap, well, that's going to cost us. That's going to be the 2nd turnover for Suwannee that is, gets Madison deep in Suwannee's territory.
Yeah, boy, you can't help them out. I mean, it's one thing. You're in the ball game, and you're down by 6, and we're getting closer to halftime. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the 2nd quarter clock, but you can ill afford that. Now they got the short field.
Shotgun formation. Suwannee now in a 4-man front. 5 walked up to the line of scrimmage. Just snap to the quarterback, run to the near side, finds a big open hole, and he'll bang his way. I saw the ball come loose.
Ball came out.
I don't know. That Cowboy might have wrestled away from us at around the 5. I think he did.
And the Cowboys do come up with it.
Mercy.
And number 12 coming out of that pile with the football for Madison.
Yeah, number 5 for Suwannee. Kamari Lovett had a shot at it. Him and another dog, they just could not get the handle of it. It's a good thing. That'll knock the ball backwards a little bit to the 6-yard line. From there, 2nd down situation for the Cowboys. They can get a 1st down.
About the 1.
Yeah. Once again, direct snap. Runs to the inside, off tackle, left side, and them dogs stack him up after a good gain. Well, close to the 1st down marker and the goal line.
Number 3 coming off the pile there, number 16. So Travis Feed in there on the tackle along with Josh Johnson.
They are knocking on the Suwannee door. 3rd down situation. I mean, they're in 4-down territory regardless, but
yeah,
I don't think they'd be kicking a field goal.
No, you really need a turnover here. So we need
we need a snap over the quarterback's head, but that will not happen. He'll take it straight ahead to the left side, finds a little bit of an opening, and they say touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, that was Christian that time on the run, just a direct snap.
Yep, Marquez Christian.
And the Cowboys, a little bit of room to operate here. Got some breathing room there, tacking on that score. 2:55 showing on the second quarter clock, and Madison takes control of this ball game.
And that's what turnovers will do for you in field position. They'll have that swinging gate. They're just going to run it near side. Looked like they moved a little early, but they just walk into the end zone. I mean, I don't know why they aren't running those plays ever.
It made it look pretty easy there, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Madison with a big lead now. 2:55 to play until halftime. 28-14 is your score. Hey, don't miss the player spotlight and the Bulldog Bark coming up at halftime here at this Dog Ball broadcast. The player spotlight with current team members is brought to you by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor for Suwannee County, and the Bark is presented by Huntertainment. Join Keith Hunter with conversations with former dog greats. The Bulldog Bark and the player spotlight halftime features here on Suwannee Broadcasts on rivercountrysports.com. And Colton Hagedorn in the player spotlight. And Keith's going to talk with Coach Joe Gaddy.
Got them old big uglies on the line.
Former player, yeah. Talk to some linemen, and he's going to talk to the offense coordinator, former Bulldog. I think he was the class of 2004, if I remember correctly.
Well, that might have, I can't even remember back that far.
It's been a while. Anyway, that's coming up at halftime, so stay tuned for that. Well, Suwannee's going to get another possession here, and let's hope they can come away with points and make this thing more interesting.
Well, got to at least hold on to the football.
That is correct.
Madison's kicked it deep just about every time, and it's been Fryer returning it. This time will be on the opposite end of the field. Fryer and Lujack will be back deep. Low line drive kick, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. And Suwannee.
It's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, it will be a touchback, bring it out to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was kind of that low line drive. You weren't sure whether you ought to try to pick that up. I mean, you don't want to touch it and then lose the handle. So they elected just to let it go, and it got to the end zone. So Suwannee will have the ball at their own 20-yard line. And time a factor here, under 3 minutes to go until the half. Well, 2:55.
Yeah. And like you say, we want to keep it all 2:55.
Yeah.
We can't turn it over. Can't have a pick. We got to pick up about 2 first downs or a touchdown.
Yeah, and surely don't go a quick 3 and out and give them time to score again.
No, too much quickness back there for them old Cowboys in the run and gun. Right now it's the fun and gun. Shotgun formation for Sykes, single back in the backfield. Lujack, handoff to the right side. Lujack gets trips up, but still picks up some good yardage to the 25.
He did. When he got tripped up, he just kind of went airborne. Looked like he did a little Superman move there. But he got 5 or 6 out of that carry.
Might have been a day when I could do the Superman. Just shy of the 25-yard line. 2nd down situation for Suwannee. Looking at a 4-man front by the Cowboys. 2 backers stacked in behind them. 2 receivers set to the near side, 1 to the far side of the field. Single back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Handoff to Lujack. Finds a little bit of hole. Cuts it back. Lujack puts his shoulder down. He'll cross the 30. And they hadn't got him down yet. He picks up a big old dog first down.
Well, he was dragging tacklers with him. And they'll stop the clock to move the chains there. First down, Suwannee. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go.
Suwannee on the move. More or less in the hurry up, the clock will start. Shotgun formation once again. Handoff Lujack once again. Cuts to the outside, cuts across the 40. He'll be banged down close to the 42. And they're going to probably call a holding penalty or something took place right around the 35.
They are going to call a hold, and it's going to bring that run back. Under 2 minutes to go now, 1:56 on the clock here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that one kind of hurts. We picked up good yardage, or would have picked up good yardage on first down. Boy, that wind picked up too.
Yeah, the wind's blowing here.
And they'll back them dogs up to around the 25.
28-14.
Cowboys lead it 28-14. 1:56 to go here before the end of the first half. And we're facing a first down and 20.
Yeah.
Mercy. Hold on to the football is all I can say. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Lou Jack will be the single back. 2 receivers on either side of the field, and now Watson comes in motion. He comes across, looks from, I thought he was going to throw it to Watson, but no, he might have threw it across the middle of the old zero again.
Threw it to Moses that time, and
probably picked up
makes the
10
catch.
yards.
Yeah, got good yardage. Got the penalty yardage back anyway.
Moses made some good catches tonight.
He
Going across
has
the
had a
middle of
good-
the field, yeah.
Had a good game.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Clock is running. We'll call it second down and a long 9. Getting our play call from the far sideline, and we're taking our time. Sykes will be in the gun. Lou Jack will be sidecar left. 2 receiver set on either side. Here's the snap, looking toward the sideline, and we get the quick pass, and we get hammered out of bounds. That's old Cherry over there on the far side, and maybe picked up another 2 yards.
Took a little punishment there, but got out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Under a minute to go now, 55 seconds on that second quarter clock.
Third down.
Close to about third. We'll call it around 7. 6 or 7 anyway. In between. Like I say, you don't want to have to punt this thing away.
No. Well, I'm keeping the ball. I'm not punting it away. We can't get rid of 55 seconds.
Well, we need to.
And we need points, really.
2 receivers set to either side. See if we air it out. Looks like the Cowboys are going to come after us on this third down. Only bring one backer, and we'll do the end around with Moses. Moses tries to get to the outside, but he gets stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose those 4 yards, and it'll bring up 4th and 10.
Yeah, there's just too much speed to do that. That play takes too long. I know they want to reverse, want to try to catch him off guard, but just can't do that. That defense is awful quick.
Oh, they're very quick, and the thing about it, once they see that happening, their cornerbacks do what they should do. They come across the line of scrimmage.
Hey, the 4th annual Welborn Cornbread Festival is going to be held on Saturday, November 1st in downtown Welborn. The festivities include a cornbread and chili cook-off, a blueberry pancake breakfast, live music from the Rock Bluff Band, plus a children's corner, plenty of vendors, including the Just Christmas Craft Market. It's a full day of family fun. Don't miss that November 1st in Welborn, FLA.
Oh, it sounds like a great time.
It's always fun in Welborn. They got pony rides for the kids. They've got a camel ride that they'll give you.
Well, I'm thinking about them pancakes.
That's right. You can't beat them blueberry pancakes, man. They're good.
The Dogs are going to have to punt it away. And like I say, we got probably about an 8 to 10 mile an hour wind. And our last punt was pretty much disastrous. Get a good snap this time, and we'll get it away. End over end kick, but this is going to be returnable. They drop the football. We're down there in a hurry, and they have to pounce on it right around the 37. Boy, them Dogs, we just can't take that ball away from the Cowboys when it's on the ground.
Yeah, we've had a couple of chances, but they keep coming up with it. Now, they have 37 seconds left to go, and they've got a 2-score lead. You figure they're going to play things cautious here?
I don't think so.
I've never seen them play things cautious here. Now, I imagine they're going to run that football and see if they can't break one.
Well, I've been confused all night long. Number one, I can't read a number in the backfield. I would have to have binocular eyes.
Yeah.
And I don't
even with the binoculars, it's not easy.
Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield, 2 receivers set on the far side, actually 3. And the quarterback this time is going to air it out. And they got a wide open receiver. He makes the catch right around the 35. And so what you do, you bait them up for the run, they throw it down the football field. First pass of the night.
That's it. They're going to call that an incomplete pass.
Wow. He must have been juggling it.
And he can't believe it. He thought he made that catch, but the official says nope, it hit the ground. And Madison's going to argue with it, but they're not going to win that argument. So an incompletion.
No, we don't have instant replay.
The pass is being called incomplete.
You can go back and watch it on River Country later.
There you go.
Back that thing up and watch it as much as you want. Madison crowd doesn't like it.
Well, I'm a dog fan.
The officials know.
Yeah, I'm a dog fan, and it looked like a catch to me, but what do I know?
I thought it was a catch as well, to be honest with you.
Good thing it ate up a few seconds off the clock, but they still got 26 ticks left for the end of the first half, and we got to stop them somehow.
Second down 10, Madison from their own 37.
Yeah, and this time, see if that's number 8, Crumity, or number 10, Mitchell. It's one of them, man. He fumbles a snap. They come after him. That's Mitchell. He's the throwing quarterback. We run him to the near sideline, and hopefully he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out, and then we shoved him out just to make sure. And that time, that ball was bad snap on the ground, and Mitchell was lucky just to get a handle and get out of bounds and pick up something. He got a yard out of that.
Yeah, he's got some wheels himself as he made it to this sideline on the near side.
That's the thing. When they change quarterbacks, you can't rely on, okay, this is the running quarterback, this is the passing quarterback, because they both can do both things.
Oh, yeah. Looks like this time they'll get set up pretty much the same set. 3 receiver set far side, single receiver near side. Here's the snap. Quick pass to the outside. It's thrown high and overthrown. It was a forward pass. It'll be incomplete, and it will bring up a 4th down. Will they punt it away?
Yeah. Well, they're facing a 4th and 9 in their own side of the 50-yard line. I would assume they're going to punt it away.
They may decide to run.
Just 13 seconds left, so they may just take a crack to break one here.
Well, they could do it either way. Boy, that old drone flew out there. It kind of scared me.
They're taking those aerial views for the coaches. Whoever's flying that drone's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do that. I'd crash that thing somewhere.
The fans would have to watch out. He just lands it right there around the 40. Looks like the Cowboys will punt it away with about 14 ticks left on the clock. I ain't talking about ticks on a dog's back.
Be nice to get a return out of this
It'd
thing.
be nice to get a bad snap over his head.
And Cowboys didn't have all their personnel on the field, so I believe they're going to have to use a timeout here and talk about this thing. Some good high school football action going on around the area. Have you taken a look at some of the area ball games going on?
Well, I looked at most of the people we played and a couple of more. That was about it. I got it wrote down somewhere.
I had it wrote down, but I used it this morning on the Radio Zoo, and I left it with the wrong stack of stuff.
Well, Columbia will be at Hillsboro, so they're 2-0, and they're facing another one of those big schools down there. And then
that's in the Tampa area, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you got Lafayette, Hamilton County going at it tonight.
I know, battle of 2-0 clubs. How about that?
In our district, Godby's taking on Pensacola Catholic.
Those are two teams we're pretty familiar with. We played Catholic in a playoff game a few years back in the rain.
And Wakulla's taking on Childs. Both of them teams we're going to face later in the year as well.
No doubt.
Baker County versus Ponte Vedra. And now we'll see if them Cowboys really punt it away. They are set up in that formation. And we did get the high snap. It just didn't go over his head. Boy, a low line drive kick. We just back away from that hammer knocker. And it'll be down right at the 30-yard line. The clock should stop with about 6 seconds left.
And let's see if Suwannee will take a crack of throwing one down there and see if they can get a big play, or they just take a knee here. They're at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And as you mentioned, just 6 seconds left to go until the half.
And I think we were hoping for that bad snap. Maybe, get the ball somewhere in their territory. If you get a high snap and you get it at the 15, you just go out there and kick a field goal and tack on 3 points.
Yeah. I don't, you may have time for one big passing play. I don't know if you have time to stop the clock and get the field goal unit out there or not.
No, you wouldn't have time here.
I think we're probably going to do
take a knee?
Well, I'm thinking they're going to bring the house, but if we can hit somebody and we'll see. I'd take a shot. You're down by 2 scores. What do you got to lose?
Well, as long as you don't throw a pick 6 or
you don't
anything
do that.
disastrous. We trail 28-14. 6 seconds left on the clock before the end of the first half. We got a safety valve and shotgun formation, and they went my way. I'm kind of conservative.
Well, if I have the lead, I'm conservative. If I'm behind, I'm going to take a shot at it and see if I can't get points. But anyway, we take a knee, and that's going to be the half. With your score, Madison 28, Suwannee 14. It's Dog Ball on RiverCountrySports.com.
It's another trip across the river tonight as the Dogs travel to Madison to take on the Cowboys. At Limeville Jewelry, you can start the new fall season by choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ. Be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Limeville Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
Carl, It's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
It's Player Spotlight, Bulldog football here on rivercountrysports.com. I've got a couple of big dogs with me here, Colton Hagedorn and Reese Bronson. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah? No complaints? Hadn't been hot?
No, sir. No complaints.
Yeah, no complaints.
Really?
Sir.
It's been pretty hot and humid.
Yeah.
That didn't bother you guys?
Hey, when you live in Florida for so long, you get used to it.
Kind of used to it?
Yes, sir.
This is going to be your senior season.
Yes, sir.
So, that's special. It's your last time around with Suwannee football, so hopefully we can make this year special. Do you feel like this is going to be one of those years?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah?
100%.
It all starts up front. I mean, the other guys get the credit because they cross that goal line, make catches and everything, but without you guys up front, nothing works. So what do we look like on the offensive defensive lines?
I think we've been working since freshman year, and we're all, together now, so I think we're going to be the best we can be this year.
Yeah.
We have a ton of depth, and a lot of our offensive line and defensive line are seniors, so that helps a lot as well.
You feel like you have more depth this year and more pieces to the puzzle?
Yes, sir, for sure. As well as people that, understand the assignments and, can actually play.
What have you guys been doing in the weight room? Have you received, personal bests or anything? I mean, how's that look?
Oh, yeah, we've been hitting PRs all off season. We've been going crazy in the weight room.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel strong?
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that Suwannee always seems like when we go up against, I don't care who it is, seems like we're always undersized.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Not that we don't hold our own. I don't mean for you to take it that way, but it seems like when we play, it just seems like we're looking at bigger linemen. Does that bother you guys? Is it a challenge?
No, I think that we might not have the size, but I know we have the strength and the speed. So when we go against bigger players, I think it makes us have a better headspace and to go into the game more prepared.
You concur?
Same thing, when you're smaller, you got to be stronger and faster than the dude across from you. So also it makes you play with a chip on your shoulder a little bit. So.
And you get that leverage,
Yes, sir.
Technique and everything. What do you prefer? I'm going to start with Colton. What do you prefer, offense or defense? If you had to choose.
Probably offense.
You think?
Yeah, because I've been playing it longer.
Okay.
Same here. I've been playing it since freshman year, so I enjoy offense more.
Is it because you know the play instead of, attacking the defense? You don't know what's going on? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the people that I'm lined up with, I've been playing with for more than 2 years, 3 years. So I think we've just came together closer, so that makes me enjoy it more.
Yeah, it's great to watch when everything goes as planned. When that pulling guard comes out,
Yes,
that
sir.
hole opens up. I mean, and your running back gets big yards, picks up a first down. And then when the play doesn't work, it's a completely different thing. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing when it does work. Would you prefer run blocking or pass blocking if you had to choose?
I think I like pass blocking better.
Run, for sure. I love pulling.
You'd rather knock some people down?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And you'd rather just get back in your stands and keep people off your quarterback?
Yeah, like that.
You, what are you thinking of studying? What's going to be your major, in other words? Do you know at this point?
Maybe business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about your academics and looking forward?
Yeah, I think I have a pretty light schedule this year. I don't think I'm gonna have too many like core classes. You know.
Okay. I know in my senior year, I took a lot of classes and got them out of the way, and I had 3 classes senior year, and it was a breeze.
That's how I'm hoping mine's gonna go.
Yeah. Are you looking to go on to college, or have you thought about that?
Kind of. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but I kind of want to go into firefighting school. So.
Okay. That's a great profession.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
need firefighters for sure. All right. What are you looking forward to most this season? Is there any particular team or matchup that you guys are kind of eyeing? Like anybody, I'd like to beat Madison if you don't mind. I'd like to beat Godby.
Godby.
We got to get that
there
back.
are 2 games that I can't get over from last year, and they were both against Godby.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, I'm not saying it's a revenge tour, but I'd like to see us get a little revenge.
Yeah, it's about time we did.
I would call it that.
Okay. Well, as far as off the field, you guys doing anything special this year? You got girls? What's going on in your personal lives?
Not really, just football. I mean, just.
I like that focus.
Yeah.
I like that. You got plenty of time for girls.
Yeah, same here. Just focusing on getting stronger, football, all that.
Hey, I appreciate your time. Before I let you go, anybody you want to shout out to might be watching the stream tonight?
My family, my dad, my grandparents. Just,
My entire family, mom, dad, love y'all.
All right, go Dogs. Colton, Reese, appreciate you guys. Good
Thank
luck
you.
this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hi, this is Keith Hunter of Huntertainment. We bring you DJ service, video and audio production, a podcast in great waters, radio shows, and maximum sports coverage of girls basketball. At the heart of everything we do, there's a mission that's bigger than the writing, the music, and the videos. Sure, we bring you the entertainment, but we're all about the human connection, that spark between people when they feel understood, valued, and inspired, and encouraged to do better and be better. Long after the entertainment is over, the video fades to black. Long after the ink runs dry, what remains is the lasting impression. This is Huntertainment. Let's make the connection. 904-504-1532.
Of course you do. What's not to love? At Woods Family Fitness, members are family and families always welcome. Open 24 hours a day with a full range of workout equipment, machines, free weights, treadmills, stair steps, ellipticals, rowing machines, recumbent bikes, plus group fitness classes with certified instructors. From yoga to spin, low impact, senior fitness, HIIT classes, they have a certified personal trainer on staff. The gym is clean and comfortable. Come join the Woods family today.
I love my gym!
Woods Family Fitness, US 129 North at the Live Oak Commons.
Cheek and Scott Pharmacy is celebrating 60 years of serving North Florida. From flu shots to free vitamins, wheelchairs to weight loss, hearing aids to home delivery, and everything in between, they do it all. Locally owned and operated since 1965, the Cheek and Scott family is always there for your family. Stop in to one of their stores or visit them online to learn how they can serve you best. Located in Live Oak, Lake City, and Jasper.
Hi, I'm Keith Hunter, and this is the Bulldog Bark. And joining me today, I've got Coach Gaddy.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man? What's your first name, Coach?
Joseph.
Coach Joseph Gaddy.
That's it.
From the class of 2004.
2004, right here, Suwannee High grad, proud grad.
Man, I'm a proud grad, too, and I finished 20 years before you even even thought about.
You finished 2 years before I was probably thought about. So.
Wow, now that's a real.
You still look great though. Like
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate
I'm 20 years from now. I hope I look that good.
Okay,
you got way more hair than I do. So.
I hear you. Well, again, I'll call some names and you'll probably recognize these names.
Okay.
Gary Caldwell.
That's right.
The late Steve Self.
That's right.
Steve was my classmate and probably one of my best friends I ever had.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah, so that was the class. When I
got
was
you.
In '84.
Yeah, Gary Caldwell was a dean when I was at Suwannee Middle School. Was terrified of Mr. Caldwell.
Yeah, no, he's class of '85, but I figured you would know him
for sure.
Alan Bonds.
That's right, AB.
Yeah, class of '85 as well.
That's right.
I played baseball with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great player. Great player.
Great guy. Great guy.
Yes. Well, anyway, let's move. We're talking about you today.
Okay.
All right. Now, Coach Gaddy, you told me, and again, you graduated in 2004.
I did. Yep.
You had you played with Coach Walls for 4 years.
I did.
And before you came to the Dogs, you played with Coach Robinson at the middle school.
That's right, Danny Robinson. 2 head coaches across that time. The consistency of that was huge for the program, and you saw the success there.
Right. You know, you brought something to my attention when you talked about Coach Robinson. Man, Coach Robinson, man, he coached almost everybody that Coach Pittman coached.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you saw that the impact of Coach Pittman on Coach Robinson. It was a good transition, right? Like, so he got to get that next generation, got to see got to get the Pittman, treatment, but from Coach Robinson. It was good.
Man, he should have bought Coach Robinson a turkey every Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's 2 good coaches there, man. I tell you,
great coaches.
Then Coach Walls. I mean, man, Coach Walls was he came in Suwannee, Pittman 4 years in a row. Then we had a little down with trend, and then Coach Walls took them back to the state championship.
That's right. Yeah.
I always say, man, that was one of the greatest performances. 'Cause I think wasn't Peter Hahn the quarterback then?
That's right, P. Hahn. Yeah.
P. Hahn. I think that was one of the greatest coaching jobs. Don't get me wrong. Now Peter was a good player.
No doubt.
And I played with Pete's brother.
Okay. Yeah.
Brant, I think Brant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my. He was 85, but I played with him.
Okay.
Yeah. So that just telling you just a little perspective as far as the 20
No
years.
doubt. Pete was hard nosed. I just remember watching him from the quarterback position. Like he played it like a fullback.
Right.
Like he would come downhill, but just to take that from the quarterback position for sure, it was a great coaching job.
Great coaching job and great accomplishment on Pete's part as well.
Absolutely.
Right. I mean, so kind of like Jim McMahon used to play for the Bears.
Absolutely.
They had that linebacker mentality.
No doubt. No doubt. You saw that.
Right. Now, what kind of mentality did you play with?
So I was a technician. I was never the strongest, never the most athletic, but I love ball.
Right.
Like, and I think that led into me becoming a coach. I knew by the time I was in 10th grade, that's what I wanted to do was become a coach. Because I had some great coaching influences. Coach Ron Hall.
Right.
He was influential in my life, and Jay Walls as well. So that I kind of played with that mentality. Like I was a coach on the field.
Right.
I knew what we were doing. And it kind of made up for maybe some of my shortcomings in other areas.
Right. So like I say, you're a technician.
That's right. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Now, when you coached with that same approach?
Absolutely. Like we're gonna have a plan, a very, very technical approach to it. I mean, I know the Lord has blessed me with the ability to encourage.
Right.
So that's what I do. Got to bring the juice every day.
Right. I got you now. You mean just legal juice now?
Right? Yeah. Not that juice.
No, I'm just kidding.
The juice.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you. And like I say, just being that's the fun part with the X's and O's.
Absolutely.
Right. And then you playing with a good coach. How does it feel when you're playing against another guy across the field that is also a technician?
It's fun, man, because you got to try to find like if I know week 8, I've got somebody coming up that I know is I may run something week 4 that he sees.
Right.
That I'm like, guys, we may get 2 yards on this, but I need him to see it.
Now, I got another question for you right here. Because sometimes you're coaching against the coach.
Yep.
But then sometimes you're coaching against the coach's players.
That's right, Jimmy's and Joe's. That's what I coached. I coached at Madison. Don't hold it against me for a couple years. Won the state championship over there.
Right.
But Coach Cole used to always say, "Dudes and ducks."
Right.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get our dudes on their ducks.
Right.
Right. So it's all about matchups. At the end of the day, they say Jimmy's and Joe's.
You guys are running what type of offense?
I guess you could say spread. We're a little more pro style right now currently with our quarterback Thomas Sykes. He's you talk about technician, like he's a coach on the field for us.
Right.
So I'm able to put a lot of things on his plate. And we're a lot of people don't do this anymore. We huddle up. He commands the huddle. I signal to him. He gets it and gets us. He's got checks that are built in.
Right.
He's able to do it. So having someone like that allows us to do more because if he can get it, everybody else can get it because he'll delineate it out.
I'm going to tell you, and I'm just not tooting my horn, but I remember I played in 10th grade.
Yeah.
And Coach Cato, Coach Barney Cato.
Oh, Coach Cato, yeah.
Coach Cato was my coach. Coach Cato used to just give me the formations and catfish, go ahead and call the play.
There you go.
Right,
yeah, absolutely.
Because he had that much belief in me. And Coach Harris, the late Coach Harris.
Okay, yeah.
Chip Harris.
Yep.
Coach Harris was my quarterback coach. This was 10th grade.
All right.
And Coach Cato, they pretty much just gave us the playbook.
No doubt.
Right.
And said, go for it.
Go for it, right.
Yep.
But let me ask you this, though. Are you a coach who adjusts to your personnel on the field, or do you make your personnel adjust to the coach in the box?
Yeah, so I'm 100%. I adjust to our personnel, who we have.
Right.
So like right now, we've got Thomas at quarterback. He's a little more pro style.
Right.
So we have more of a vertical passing game, more complicated routes in the route tree that he's able to do. Where if we had my first year here, we had like Cody Lang at quarterback. He's an athlete.
Right.
We're running more read game, more quarterback specific stuff. So it's again. We don't get to draft for who we want.
Exactly.
So it's whoever comes in, we have to fit it. And I know once Thomas graduates or if Thomas isn't in the game, we look different. And just understanding and building out packages where if he's out and we've got somebody else in, they're comfortable as well.
That's pretty much the definition of a coach, right?
That's right.
That's
Yep.
right. All right. Well, Coach, speaking of Coach, I want to thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. I
on the
appreciate
Bulldog
it.
Bar. Man, look
Yeah.
at you. You're making me feel old, man.
No, it's good. You look great. You look great,
I
man.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But look here, I want to thank you, man, for joining me on the Bulldog Bar.
Absolutely.
And when I watch you guys play, I'm going to say, I saw that strategy. Man.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
a man who coaches the Jimmys and Joes and the X's and O's.
That's right.
All
That's right.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Keith Hunter of Huntertainment. We bring you DJ service, video and audio production, a podcast and great waters, radio shows, and maximum sports coverage of girls basketball. At the heart of everything we do, there's a mission that's bigger than the writing, the music, and the videos. Sure, we bring you the entertainment, but we're all about the human connection, that spark between people when they feel understood, valued, and inspired, and encouraged to do better and be better. Long after the entertainment is over, the video fades to black. Long after the ink runs dry, what remains is the lasting impression. This is Huntertainment. Let's make the connection. 904-504-1532.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
No matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Live Oak. In Branford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Grill cooking area for the concession stands.
Back here in Madison, Madison Cowboys leading at halftime 28-14. Looking at first half stats provided by Jamie Watcher from the Lake City Reporter. Cover high school action, man. You want to see what's happening. Lake City Reporter, they do a great job. Thomas Sykes in that first half, 12 of 133 yards, and touchdown. Fryer threw one pass. It was an incompletion as far as receiving the football. Ty Moses having a big night. 6 catches, 63 yards. Jamarcus Cherry, 3 catches, 31 yards. Corey Fryer with 3 catches, 39 yards. And how about Lou Jack on the ground? Lou Jack Smith, 16 carries, 81 yards. He's averaging over 5 yards a carry.
Pretty good game, starting out just like he did last week against them old Hornets.
Yeah. Madison hasn't completed a pass. They're 0 for 3 tonight. Mitchell 0 for 2 and Crumity 0 for 1. But in the rushing department, Christian with 112 yards and 7 carries. Wow. And, they just running all over the place on the Suwannee Bulldogs. But as for total yards, it's not that lopsided. 193 yards for Suwannee and 160 for Madison, but the scoreboard's the most important thing, and it was those 2 turnovers that led to the short field. That's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah, it is. We gave them a short field both times on the fumble recovery that they got earlier in the game, and then on that punt that just went sour over our head, and Madison gets on it, and boy, they got another short field, and they get 14 points out of it, and that's the deficit that we face here in the second half.
Yeah, and a big key to this second half is going to be this opening possession by Madison. Suwannee has got to show they can stop their offense, and if they can get a stop there and get the ball back and get points, we may have a ball game here in the second half.
See if we go with that. We've been going with the pooch kick here in the first half of the game. We'll see if we do that again. We nearly recovered the one around the 35, but somehow one of them Cowboys ripped it away from us.
Yeah, had it on the ground. It was there, it seemed like, for a long time, but Suwannee couldn't get down and cover it. Madison covered it up and gave them good field position. But the short field is what you got to avoid. You can't turn the ball over in your own territory, and they've done that twice, and that's led to 2 Madison scores.
Yeah, it has.
That's the difference in the game right now.
You can never give Madison the football and give them extra opportunities because that usually leads to points.
Yeah. Great crowd on hand here.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, Madison, and it seemed like about 20 minutes before the game, the crowd wasn't that big, but these stands have filled up. The Cowboys supporting their team, and Suwannee brought a respectable crowd across the river.
Sure enough. Now, this time we're going to kick from the center of the field, and it will be Anthony Wilson who will tee it up at the 40-yard line. We'll see if we get a pooch kick, an onside kick, or a deep kick.
29 with the ball teed up there at the 40-yard line.
2 of them old Cowboys set up around the 10-yard line, and we're doing more or less an onside kick. We almost catch it in midair as Moses. Now, they throw a flag, but maybe you got to give them a chance to field the ball.
Well, they're going to say Moses, personal foul, I guess, unnecessary roughness.
I mean, he was going for the football. He wasn't trying to make a tackle.
Right.
Yeah.
And but either way, I mean, you're either going to make a tackle or you're going to try to get that football. That's how the game is played, as far as I can tell. But
And we did go with that pooch kick, onside kick, whatever you want to call it.
We're trying to catch him off guard and come up with an extra possession there, but instead it's going to result in a penalty flag against Suwannee and then great field position for Madison.
Oh, yeah, we're going to march back 15 yards. And they're still walking. They'll have it our 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Like I say, we don't need to be giving Madison a short field starting this second half.
Wow.
They have 3 or 4 backs in the backfield. We'll call it a shotgun formation with a double wing. They're just going to run the opposite way this time. And we'll see if that's Christian. Does a stutter step, 3 or 4 dogs on him. They pounce him after a gain of about a yard.
And number 15 came out with a football there for Suwannee, but he was already down on the ground.
Number 8, Ladarius Crumity on the carry.
It'll be Crumity this time on the carry as he came to the near side.
And he was kind of stumbling there, but still got a couple of yards out of that.
Well, they took everybody else and ran him to the left side. They thought they could sneak him out of there, but them dogs stayed home. 2nd down and 8 for them old Cowboys. Shotgun formation for Crumity. Handoff this time. First back through. Big hole. Boy, they try to bowl over some Bulldogs, get their way inside of the 30, and they're still fighting. No whistle as of yet. I guess it's like rugby, and you'll fight your way almost to the 26.
Well, in rugby, you get one of them scrums, and then the ball will come out all of a sudden. And we do have a first down for Madison on that running play.
That time, Gallon on the carry. And they just went straight ahead. Boy, just coming right at you.
Picked up about 11 yards. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Madison on the move. Them old dogs need to hunker down. Suwannee in a 4-man front. We'll see where the Rover goes. If he gets on the line of scrimmage, now he'll be backed off. Shotgun formation, handoff first back through, cuts across the left side, finds a big hole, and that time it's number 1, Naquez Christian on the carry. And like you say, he's their leading carrier so far tonight.
Yeah, quarterback takes the snap, and he just kind of guides him that way and gives him the football, and then that offensive line opens up a pretty big hole, and he'll take advantage and pick up 8.
2nd down and 2 for Madison. We need a fumble.
Inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone now at the 19.
Same setup. Shotgun formation, split backs in the backfield. Handoff first back through. They'll take it straight ahead. He does a little topsy-turvy now as his knee went down.
He was on the ground, yeah.
Probably around the 15.
Number 1, Naquez Christian on the carry.
Christian again on the carry, and let's see where the spot is. Going to be either 3rd and short or they get the first down.
Number 10, Corey Pryor.
And they're going to go ahead and bring the chains, give them a first down there.
Yep, they'll move the sticks once again, and they got a pretty good drive going here on their first possession of the second half.
Talk about the 16-yard line of scrimmage here.
Same set, shotgun formation, split backs in the backfield, and handoff, second back through, comes around the right side, finds a hole, tries to cut to the outside, and boy, he's going to find goal line with all that speed, and them Cowboys tack on 6 more, and that's Christian once again.
Yeah, they gave him the rock on 3 straight running plays, and he ends up in the end zone to tack on more points for those Madison Cowboys. They will extend that lead.
That's the 2nd touchdown, actually 3rd touchdown for Christian.
9:43 to go here, 3rd quarter. It's now 34-14, and Madison County's got that swinging gate open. Let's see if they close it and kick it. They run the 2-point try.
But we hadn't even been close to getting a tackle off of this. And they'll do the little quick pitch outside, and they'll stumble into the end zone. They tack on 2 more.
So the 2-point conversion is good. Madison County in control of this ball game with 9 minutes, 43 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter. It's Suwannee football on rivercountrysports.com.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
Hey, if you're looking to score big, Suwannee Graphics is your one-stop shop for all of your printing needs. Go see them for blueprints or brochures or forms or books or banners or signs or hats, engraving. They've even got pre-made gift items ready to buy in the store. Call them today, 362-1848, or stop by the shop, 129 North in Live Oak. Suwannee Graphics, proud supporters of Suwannee Bulldog football.
Them old Cowboys with a commanding lead, 36-14 here early in the 3rd quarter. And it'll be Davis. He'll get the long kickoff. Looks like Fryer will retrieve it right around the 10. Finds a little crease to the outside. See a flag come up flying. That's going to be against Suwannee, I do believe, for a block, illegal block or a hold or something.
Yeah. Usually that's the call on returns. You'll get an illegal block, and that's a shame because Fryer had a nice return that time, probably his nicest of the night. But going to be a penalty from the point of the infraction, and that's going to pin Suwannee back.
Yeah, and that took place right around the 20-yard line. That'll back us up to the 10 at least.
Wow. Well, so much for the good field position. Suwannee's going to have to go 90 yards to get on the scoreboard.
It seems like we always have to work for it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It hadn't been easy, and we didn't think it would be.
Oh, no.
You know, next week they begin district play with old Tallahassee Gobby coming into Langford Stadium.
I'm telling you, the good thing is it's at home.
That is a good thing because we had to go to Tallahassee twice last year.
You're right. Suwannee up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Split backs in the backfield. 2 receivers set. Hand off, second back through. I believe that was Lou Jack, and we're trying to get a push up the middle. Madison closed that down, we may have picked up a yard.
Maybe. There wasn't a whole lot there that time as Lou Jack Smith with the running play.
LJ Smith on the
Trying to get him over 100 yards tonight. It'd be a second game in a row with a 100-yard effort.
Yeah, that'd be nice to do.
So no gain on that play.
See what Suwannee does here. Get our play call from the far sideline. Madison, most of the time, been in a four-man front tonight. Looks like Fire will come to the near side along with Cherry. We got a short slot, shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. He'll be sidecar right. Here's the snap, and it's going to be looking, quick pass out here to Fire. He needs to do a move, but no, he gets hammered right after he catches the football right around the 13-yard line, maybe the 14.
Well, he had hauled that football in, and before he could get into his running stance, he was on the ground. So short gain on the play and going to bring up a third down.
Now, their corners, you do exactly what you're supposed to. They see him turn around for that little quick pass, and they just come across the line of scrimmage.
Really need this first down to keep things going. 3rd and 5. Swanee at their own 15. So need 5 yards here and across the 20-yard line.
Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys digging in on the other side. Shotgun formation once again. We got a short slot. Here's the snap, and Sykes is looking. Little bit of pressure. Throws across the middle, but nobody can get there.
Yeah, looking for
I saw a flag, but it's probably against us. Probably a holding call.
There is a flag in the background. It's going to be a hold, and they're going to decline that and take the incompletion, and Swanee is going to have to give the football back to Madison.
Now, their defensive backs do a great job of not letting us get down the football field when we run those crossing patterns.
Yeah.
That's the second time tonight we've thrown to an area, and our receiver just doesn't make it there.
Yeah. Get caught up in traffic, and Madison doing a good job of, don't let anything get behind you.
Suwannee will have to punt it away. We'll stand right around the 2-yard line to do the kicking chores. Waiting the snap. A little bit of a low snap. They come after it. We get it underway. We got some good coverage, and they touch the football.
Live ball.
But somehow another Cowboy picks it up, breaks one tackle at the 40, up to the 45, and we drag him to the turf just as he crosses the 50-yard line.
That ball was on the ground, but they were able to pick it up and then make something happen. So credit to Madison. Back after this, Swanee football on River Country Sports.
Wayne Fire Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Fire Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Fire Live Oak today or online at WayneFireHome.com.
Back here at Madison County in the Boot Hill, the OK Corral. And the Cowboys corralling the dogs. Hand off straight ahead, little spin move by the running back. He'll pick up about 5 yards.
Yeah, just that bread and butter play that you described as a crossbuck. They've been running that all night. That's kind of, we've been seeing that for years, that play, and pretty successful once again.
Yeah, you'll either see that, the wing back trap, wing nasty, whatever, and if they can create a hole, they got the people that can run through it.
No doubt about it.
That'll bring up second down.
Suwannee in a 4-man front. Now we'll bounce in the 5. We got people out of line, and they got a big hole on that side. We weren't there, but somebody recovered nicely and makes a tackle. That was actually, I think it was old Zero for us, Ty Moses.
And, well, that's one thing. Getting lined up properly is half the battle on defense.
That is good for
we had one dog on the wrong side, the wrong end. Away from the running play.
First down, Madison. They'll move the sticks, and the ball moves inside the 40-yard line down to the 38-yard line. And we'll get a stoppage of play with 6:57 to go here, third quarter. It is 36-14 Madison on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight. Suwannee Bulldog football here on rivercountrysports.com. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Want to send a big Bulldog salute out to Wayne Fryer. Wayne Fryer Home Center. Tell you what, if you're looking for a home, I don't know why you could look anyplace else.
I'm telling you.
They've got them stacked up and ready to go.
Sure enough. Shotgun formation, and it'll be Christian. He'll be the running back to the left. Now they'll bring motion across and hold everything. I think had a little movement on the front line.
Yeah. Might have a procedure call coming up here. And nope, that's just an official timeout. They just weren't ready.
He hadn't marked it for play.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. Now they're ready to go back to work, I guess.
Wow.
Well,
and they gained
the ball was at the 38-yard line, so
yeah.
He just put it in the right spot.
That might have been what it was all about.
Maybe so.
Huh. Goodness gracious. Shotgun formation for Crumedy. Naquez, the running back, handoff right side. Ball bowls over a couple of Bulldogs and pounds his way close to the 32.
We were still getting set defensively when that play started.
Number 7.
Very tough on that defensive front.
On the carry. Making a stop for the Bulldogs. Number 3, Travis Pitt.
Suwannee still trailing 36-14. Madison has the football and wanting to put the nail in the coffin. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers set to the far side of the field. And a short slot. Hand off first back through and a stutter step. Actually, the turf monster might have got a hold of him. That time it was number 3 on the carry. That's Omari Minor.
Well, we told you they had a bunch of backs.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they got some talent in this Madison team. Hard to believe it's just a rural school. You know, that's below 1A.
Yeah.
The smallest school in the. This is the same size as same league as Branford and Mayo and Trenton and Bell. Huh.
And they win 7 state championships.
Yeah,
handoff right side, and they break 1 tackle, 2 tackle, and he's off to the races down the sideline. He
Ball
dropped
came
the
out.
football, but we were out of bounds when we recovered it. Now, he fumbled it before he went by the pylon.
He did, and the ball was in play, but the player was out of bounds, and I believe that's going to stay Madison's ball. Official's going to talk about this thing, and hang on a minute now. Now they're going to say a touchback.
Well, that stands to reason, but that all happened too fast for me to make a call on that one. But I know he did fumble the ball before he got into the end zone or before he got out of bounds.
And Suwannee's going to take over and get this ball back at the 20-yard line. So Madison kept out of the end zone there. Suwannee will get the ball back with 5:15 to go here in the third quarter of action. Hey, if you're in the market for real estate, buying or selling, call Pool Realty. Their team has the experience, the knowledge, and the listings to make your dreams come true. Their agents will work hard to match each customer with the property that best fits their needs. So if you're looking for real estate, Pool Realty, Branford and Live Oak.
Can't beat it. Don't be a fool. Go with Pool. Shotgun formation for the Dogs. Old Sykes back there. Hand off to Lou Jack. Does the stutter step. Boy, he better find the hole. He does. He finds another gear. And Lou Jack, boy, I thought he was going to be off to the races. Got tripped up right at the first down marker after a gain of about 9.5 or 10.
Well, the initial hole he wanted to run through was plugged up, but he did a good job of regrouping and making something out of nothing.
Boy, he's close to it. And they'll finally move the stick, so a pickup of 10.
Good deal. First down, Dogs.
Boy, just what the doggy ordered after that turnover, right there at about the half-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes, single back in the backfield. We got a short slot to the near side. 2 receivers set, far side of the field, and a handoff. Lou Jack cuts back once again and pounds his way out of there. And boy, here comes a late flag, but they're going to get us for some kind of hold. I mean, I can just tell.
Just by the flag coming out late, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because Lou Jack's making his yards, and the official saw a hold, and this one's coming back.
Anytime you see that flag thrown from behind the line of scrimmage, and they might can see them hands get out to the jerseys or whatever. That one hurt.
Yeah, that did. Because that's going to put us behind the sticks. Still going to be first down, but now instead of first and 10, it's going to be first and 20.
We'll be at the 4:32 mark here of the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Sykes. We're looking at a 4-man front by them old Cowboys. Little play action to Lou Jack, and we're trying to flood the zone. A lot of pressure, and it's a sack attack. And they dump us to the turf, probably around the 12 or 13-yard line.
Number 54 back there getting the sack along with, I believe that was number 9.
Yeah, Ezekiel Gintz, 54. And old Zay West.
Well, you lost it. You had the ball out to the 30-yard line. The penalty put it back at the 20, and then the sack gets it closer to the 10.
Going the wrong way.
It sure are. Second down, and we're going to have to hail a cab here.
Well, we're going to need something. Second down and long for them Dogs of Suwannee. 2 receivers set to the near side. Quick pass to the far side of the football field. More or less a flanker screen, if you want to call it that. We'll pick up a couple of yards back, but boy, it'll be 3rd and long.
Well, it was 2nd and 26, so now 3rd down and about 24, I guess.
Yeah.
And not a whole lot trying to set up a screen, but just not a whole lot of room there. Madison did a good job of recognizing that.
Now, we're not getting much run after the catch on those quick passes because them corners come up in a hurry. 3rd and long for the Dogs of Suwannee. We need to hold on to the football. We need a first down.
Sure do.
Shotgun formation by old Thomas Sykes. Single back in the backfield. And here's the snap. Sykes looking. Boyd's going to step up in the pocket. Too much pressure. And he'll be sacked once again.
When you get in those obvious passing situations and they bring in the house, man, you just don't have time to wait for your receiver. And that's what's going on. Pocket's just breaking down, and Sykes scrambling for his life back there.
Yeah, and the thing is, we're going to be punting probably from the goal line. Maybe a little beyond that. We'll wait and see.
So Madison going to get a short field as the end result of this. Now, we kept them out of the end zone on the last possession. They fumbled at the 1, but I don't know if we can do that again.
Here's the snap. Pretty good one. High end-over-end kick. Boy, we're called for the fair catch, and I was glad he did.
Yeah,
he would have had some running room.
Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
What is kinetic fiber internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable kinetic fiber internet. Internet better.
Cowboys up to the line of scrimmage. Kind of got that split backfield. The quarterback looking down the field. Boy, he makes the catch. What a reception. He's running over Dogs, the receiver is, and carries it all the way to the 25-yard line. I think that's only maybe their second pass, completed number 6.
I think that was the first catch
that
they've had. They were 0 for in the first half, but heck, they don't need a passing game.
No, not really. And if that was Brandon Williams, they list him as a tight end, number 6. Cowboys on the move once again. They come with a split backfield. Shotgun formation, and everybody at the line of scrimmage except one receiver. Handoff first back through, and boy, we hit him, and he drags us forward close to the 20.
Coming up with the tackle for Suwannee that time. Big hit there by number 33, and that's Will Hagedorn.
Will Hagedorn.
Them young Hagedorns.
Yeah.
Bring up second down.
Put a pretty good pop on him that time.
He did a good job. Second down, probably about closer to 6 yards for the first down for them old Cowboys. And they'll just come with that same set, single receiver to the near side, have a short slot to the far side of the field, split backs in the backfield. Here's the snap, little reverse, wing back trap to that short slot. He comes to the near side, the Dogs stack him up, pack him up right around the 20.
And number 12 ends up with the football that time. And that's that play where they fake the dive play, and then he spins all the way around to give it to the wingback.
That's old Travis Arnold. They got 2 of them Arnolds, DeAndre Arnold, number 0, but he's one of their star defensive players. I think he plays safety.
All right, big third down, 3rd and 2. 4-down territory, of course, but see if Suwannee can get a stop.
We'll see if Madison sticks with the ground game, but they're in that territory where they'll go for it regardless. To the quarterback, he'll come near side, cuts back to the middle of the field, and gets inside the 20, I do believe. It's going to be close.
It is going to be close, and they're going to go ahead and move the stick, so it wasn't that close.
Yeah. Mercy.
The quarterback run gets enough for the first down. New set of downs for Madison inside that Roundtree Morford red zone.
Yep, they'll be more or less knocking on the Suwannee door.
The line of scrimmage looks like about the what? About the 15?
I think it is.
Okay.
First and 10, Cowboys from right there. Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. That'll be Christian. He'll be sidecar left. Here's the snap, reverse roll, and the quarterback keeps it. It's going to throw it to the end zone to a wide open receiver. To number 1. Wow. Goodness. How did Christian slip out of there?
Well, he's been hurting us with running the rock, and this time he's wide open in the end zone. And Crumedy comes out with a touchdown pass.
Man. All in the third quarter. Wow, 42-14, and they'll probably be looking for 2 more. I figure they just take time to work on the extra point.
Only 7 seconds left to go here in the quarter. And now they will swing the gate closed, and I guess they're going to try the kick.
Well, I would figure they might want to work. They may need that 1 point at some time. Here's the snap, and it's down on the tee. It's up, end over end, and I believe that one's good.
It is good, so 7 more for Madison here on RiverCountrySports.com. It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground.
Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling.
Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at RiverCountrySports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SuwanneeParks.com. Well, it's all Cowboys. We had a ball game in the first half, and now it is 43-14. 7 seconds left to go third quarter.
Yeah, got a whole nother quarter to play. Wow. You counting up for me?
Well, I'm just, if they score again, we've got that running clock, yes. So trying to keep away from it. We talked about that on the way here. We want to avoid the running clock. And
yeah.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, you get nervous now. Pretty much been running it at will. Then when they need the big pass play, that's usually open because we're so concentrated on the run.
Yeah. Well, I think they're just working on things now,
yeah.
You know.
Extra points and things like that. Jordan Davis, he'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. Back deep will be Fryer on the far side, and I hear whistles are blowing. Maybe they were offside.
I was going to say they may have crossed that line before the kick because the flag's back there where they kicked off, so it's probably going to be an offsides. Yep, procedure call against Madison. So they'll back up 5 yards and kick again.
Well, they get down there in a hurry, so.
Fryer and Smith back deep for Suwannee. See if they kick it deep again. They may, since they back him up, they may try something different this time. Suwannee's been staying with that, trying that pooch kick, kind of an onside in-between hybrid thing. And we've come close a couple times, but have not come up with a turnover.
That is correct.
Remember a couple of years ago, they got us on that.
Oh,
and then we got them the next year. There's always some kind of trick play in
something
this
going
game.
on.
Yeah.
This time they just kick it right down the middle of the field. We'll catch it in a dead run. Will be Fryer who'll take it off the right side, finds a crease. Little juke move at the 45. Still on his feet. He'll cross the 50. Fryer to the 40. Somebody say 30. One of them Cowboys ran him down from behind. They lassoed us and drug us to the turf.
Fryer with good speed, but not fast enough to outrun these Cowboys. And somebody caught up to him and brought him down. But good return, Fryer. He was hit a couple of times, but refused to go down, and now Suwannee with a great opportunity to get points here as we have the ball just outside of the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great run. Some good blocking right up the middle, and then when he broke the 2 tackles, thought it was going to be Katie bar the door, but we kind of talked about that a little bit, that Madison, with the speed of their coverage teams, is pretty tough.
Yeah, and hang on now. They walking this thing back, so.
I'm hoping we're walking to the other end for the end of the quarter.
Okay. End of the third quarter there. I was sweating it. Suwannee football on RiverCountrySports.com.
Cheek and Scott Pharmacy is celebrating 60 years of serving North Florida. From flu shots to free vitamins, wheelchairs to weight loss, hearing aids to home delivery, and everything in between, they do it all. Locally owned and operated since 1965, the Cheek and Scott family is always there for your family. Stop in to one of their stores or visit them online to learn how they can serve you best. Located in Live Oak, Lake City, and Jasper.
I love my gym!
Of course you do. What's not to love? At Woods Family Fitness, members are family and families always welcome. Open 24 hours a day with a full range of workout equipment, machines, free weights, treadmills, stair steps, ellipticals, rowing machines, recumbent bikes, plus group fitness classes with certified instructors. From yoga to spin, low impact, senior fitness, HIIT classes, they have a certified personal trainer on staff. The gym is clean and comfortable. Come join the Woods family today.
Suwannee has the football after the big return right at the 10-yard line. We line up under center and a handoff to, I believe that was Lou Jack on the near side, but we went nowhere.
Actually, I think I was 18 that time on the carry for Suwannee instead of 28.
And it could have been. That would be Trayvon Fee.
Okay.
Wow.
But he didn't go anywhere, so second and goal coming up, no gain.
And he was kind of shook up. He's going to go out of the ball game to the far sideline.
He's like, I think I'd rather stay on defense, Coach. Yeah, let's see what the Dogs do here.
Well, it's just a shame Fire couldn't get to that end zone somehow because facing a second and goal from the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be old Lou Jack. He'll be sidecar left. We'll bring motion with Watson right across and a little play action to Lou Jack looking into the corner of the end zone. And it might have been picked, but it went incomplete.
Incomplete. It was almost intercepted. They were looking for Cherry, but it was Madison that dove for the football. And fortunately for Suwannee, it was incomplete.
Yeah. And I assume we're in 4-down territory. And that's where we want to practice field goal.
Well, 3's not going to do you a whole lot of good, but we need touchdowns.
Yeah, we do.
We need touchdowns and defense. That's what we need here in this fourth quarter.
A heck of a lot of that in the fourth quarter. 11 minutes to go. We trail 43-14.
Pretty stiff wind out there. That's really picked up here in the last quarter or so.
For late at night, it feels pretty good.
It does feel good.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Cowboys digging in. They're in a 4-man front. Shotgun formation, and we're looking corner of the end zone, and this one will be picked, and I hope there's somebody that can knock him out of bounds, and we do. Right on the near sideline, but it is picked. He stepped right in front of him.
And number 10 that time for Madison, credited with the interception.
That was old Chad Mitchell, one of the quarterbacks. I don't know if he's really been in there or not, but maybe
he's
one or
only
two
been
times.
in there a couple plays, yeah, but he's playing defense tonight and got himself an interception there, and so Suwannee, after that great return from Fryer all the way down to the 10-yard line, cannot move the football past that, end up throwing a pick, and now Madison will take over possession. 10 minutes, 58 seconds left to go in this ball game, and the Cowboys lead 43-14.
And they'll be looking for at least 7 more here.
They will. Dogs still fighting and clawing, doing everything they can, but Cowboys in control of this game.
Yeah, they pretty much have been since, I guess, the second quarter, more or less.
It's going to take away their field position after the pick. They get an unsportsmanlike conduct call, and that's going to be a 15-yarder marked against Madison.
Well, that'll help us out a little bit. Yeah, that'll back them up, go around the 12, 13-yard line.
That'll bring up 1st and 10.
Cowboys out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage, pretty much running that same set. Single receiver to the far side of the field, split backs in the backfield. Well, now they'll come to more of an offset eye, if you want to call it that. Shotgun formation.
Big old number 77 over the football. He's the Madison center. That's a big one.
Oh, he's a big one. He only goes 6'3", 363 pounds.
My goodness. Timeout on the football field. We'll take a timeout as well on rivercountrysports.com.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company. on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
And a big Bulldog salute going out to Bennett's Glass Company. Daniel Bennett, Patty Bennett, Harvey, the whole gang down there, man. They do a great job.
Oh, yeah.
And Daniel, you're in our prayers, buddy. Under 11 minutes to play in this game. Suwannee needs a miracle here.
Yeah, that 11 minutes is seeming like an eternity right now.
Yeah, it does.
See, shotgun formation for them Cowboys. They'll have those two backs in the backfield. I guess the officials weren't quite ready yet.
Yeah, they took themselves a little extra water break there.
They did.
Now they get in position.
Single receivers to the far side of the field. That should be number 12, Travis Arnold. In the gun, and they'll just hand off, come to the right side, create some holes, cuts back against the grain. Boy, still on his feet. I see maybe a holding flag. I don't think we had a chance to get the face mask.
Number 14 that time with the carry, so that's a new back.
Oh, yeah, that's Nassar Williams. I got him on the bottom of my depth chart.
And this one could be coming back here. Looks to be a holding call.
Number 14, Nazir Williams on the carry for the Cowboys. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, well, probably a holding call. Yeah.
Against Madison.
They'll back them up. We'll take everything we can get.
Hold them off momentarily anyway.
Yeah. Cowboys out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Them old doggies digging in on the other side. And the official starts the clock. Shotgun formation. And now they'll just run one of their wing backs in motion and send it right off tackle with a quick opener on the right side of the Suwannee, or the left side of the Suwannee defense.
And he got back the lost yardage there. So we're going to bring up a second down here. And that crossed the 10 out to about where it was, close to the 15-yard line. So it's going to be about a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second down situation for them old Cowboys. This time they'll bring the single receiver to the near side. And they'll have the split backs in the backfield. Here's the snap, and the quarterback hands off to the back on the near side. Boy, we sling him out of bounds. We couldn't even get him down, but we finally do get him out of bounds.
Finally get him down, but Trevon Feed there had a hold of him, and then they were just going in circles. Finally got him out of bounds. Number 14 again on the carry.
They got enough for the first down. I was going to see if they were going to spot it down. They just moved the chains automatically.
So that holding call didn't slow down the Cowboys. They're able to get out of harm's way, and now they get a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Williams is that split back on the near side. Shotgun formation. They're going to be content to run it, just pound those Bulldogs straight up the middle of the football field this time, and he'll keep his feet all the way close to the 30-yard line.
Which would be about a 6-yard gain. So just keep running, and as long as they keep running, that clock keeps moving. Down to 9.5 to go in this game.
Yeah, they're just giving Williams some work. He's actually a senior, and that's Nassar Williams, 5'10", 167 pounds. Soaking wet. Cowboys on the move, facing second down. We'll call it around 4. Shotgun formation, split backs in the backfield. Now they'll get it kind of offset and both on the near side. Hand off, second back through. They'll take it to the right side of the Bulldog front. I see another flag come a fly.
Yeah, flag came out there, and probably going to be another holding call. Would be my guess.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, getting a little bit flag happy here in the
flags are slowing things
quarter.
down here.
Yes,
Madison trying to run that clock.
They are. Just running the ball left and right.
And let's see what the call is. I'm assuming a holding call against Madison.
There.
And the officials are
talking to Madison.
So it's good. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, you know.
Well.
But they haven't shown me the call, or I missed it, one or the other.
The only thing that I could think
and it's going to go against Suwannee.
A face mask.
Yeah. And that is going to be the call, personal foul, face mask.
Penalty is going to be assessed against the Bulldogs.
So that'd be a big first down for Madison.
Yeah, now to take the nose of the football right to the 40-yard line, and them old Cowboys on the move again. Split backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation. They got a wing set to the right side, single receiver near side. We're in a 5-man front. Here we go, quick pass to the outside up to the 45, and an old dog drags him out of bounds and chunks him, and that'll cost us 15 yards.
Yeah.
More.
A attack on the play, Kamari Lovett.
Number 15.
And I believe we got a late flag there. This could be more yardage tacked on. Yep, personal foul.
Yeah. I don't think they like the way we slung them out of bounds.
And while they march this off, we'll take a break on rivercountrysports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
Hand off to the first back through. He comes to the near side. Dog's got him wrapped up, but he drags us forward. Down there close to around the 24-yard line, maybe the 25. We'll see where they spot him.
Another big gain. Line of scrimmage was the 31, so gets a pickup of about 6 on that carry. Second down, 4 coming up. Clock is a-running. Down to about 8 minutes to play.
Yeah. And they lead at 43-14. And have possession of the football, and they're moving down the football field. 2 penalties in a row on the Dogs. Shotgun formation, split backs in the backfield. Suwannee in a 4-man front. Single receiver near side, handoff to the back on the near side. He'll cut it around the right side. Got a lot of running room. I've seen all kind of flags come a-flying. And we'll see. Probably a holding penalty. It would have been a touchdown, but maybe that'll be negated.
Well, we got flags all over the place, like you mentioned, raining yellow hankies out there. And I'm assuming, last time I assumed a hold had turned into a face mask, so just hang on.
The hold would have taken place.
This one is going to be a hold against the Madison Cowboys.
Yeah, and that happened somewhere around the 25-yard line.
And that keeps them out of the end zone momentarily. Number 14, but pretty much the workhorse on this drive.
Yeah, and Maysar Williams, a senior. Actually, let's see if he is a senior. 5'10", 167 pounds. Like
Still,
he's been carried it 3 or 4 times, maybe 5.
He has. This been his drive here. Run the football. They started this drive way back after the interception, and then they got the penalties on personal foul and all the way back at the 12-yard line.
Yeah. Cowboys up to the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation. They got the 2 backs stacked on the right side. Now they'll set the mark the ball for play. Got a short wing set, also to the near side. Hand off, second back through, and that's probably Williams once again. He'll take it straight ahead and pick up a little bit of yardage.
Yeah, they had a 2nd and 14, 35-yard line, and so this will bring up a 3rd down. And let's see if that forces Madison into the air. They just keep pounding it on the ground. And
well, the thing is about them, y'all, you think they were just going to keep pounding and running clock, and then all of a sudden he'll flip that thing out of there to the short slot receiver.
Well, this would be a 3rd and about 7 yards to go. So
that old dog defense needs to hunker down. We're in a 4-man front. Now we'll bounce into 5. Shotgun formation, split backs in the backfield, and we got a double wing set this time. I call that a wing nasty.
And hold on. It's taking too long there. It's probably going to be a delay as it came from the back judge. 6:44 showing on the clock.
And that'll back them up 5 yards.
So now do they pass the football, 3rd and 12?
They may do that. If they want to keep the drive alive and put more points on the board, they probably will.
Timeout on the football field. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
It's another trip across the river tonight as the Dogs travel to Madison to take on the Cowboys. At Lineville Jewelry, you can start the new fall season by choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ. Be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Lineville Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
And a great big dog salute going out to John and Bart Bogus and Live Oak Jewelry. Those boys, I tell you what, if you've got something you need repaired, they can do it.
Oh yeah, they can do it. Gold,
And,
silver, whatever you got.
And if you're a kid and you need a class ring, I don't know where you go anywhere else. Live Oak Jewelry, downtown Live Oak. Been Bulldog supporters for as long as I can remember.
Amen on that one. Shotgun formation for them Cowboys. Handoff first back through, cuts it back to the middle of the line. He'll pick up a couple, but maybe just gets past the original line of scrimmage.
And they did keep it on the ground there on 3rd and 12, so now 4th down coming up. And this is probably 4-down territory, a little too far for a field goal try. A little too close for a punt. So on 4th and 10, I bet they go for it here. And
yeah, they probably will. More or less running the two backs in the backfield. Mitchell is the quarterback right now. And he hands off second back through, finds a hole off tackle in the 35. Boy, he hit him. He went airborne, but I think he was shy of the first down. It'll depend on the spot.
I thought he was going to get it, and I was just about to come unglued there. 4th down and 10, and they're running the ball. We got to be able to stop it, and we do. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, it'll be a yard shy of the first down. The Dogs will take over on downs. We'll have it going the other way. Got about 6 minutes to work with.
Yeah, and we're avoiding that running clock, so that's good news. I may win the bet. Corbis Mobile Home Supply in Lake City has everything you need. If you're looking for doors or windows or tubs, showers, plumbing, electrical, power poles, steps, paneling, pre-finished sheetrock, vinyl siding, and skirting, they've got that wide-width carpet, vinyl flooring. They got everything you need, I'm telling you, even RV parts. Stop by and see Preston and Jason. Tell them thank you for supporting Suwannee Bulldog football here on River Country Sports. They're on Deputy Jeff Davis Lane in Lake City, Florida, online at CorbettSupply.com.
Awesome. Meet all your needs. Like you say, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I don't even own a mobile home, but I've been in there a couple times needing things, and they have it.
They can find it for you. They'll get it for you.
And they know what they're talking about. They know their products, not like going to Lowe's or something where, a bunch of dummies don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm walking circles.
Well, I'm just saying. I'd rather go see Preston or Jason. They'll take care of you.
Suwannee up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for old Thomas Sykes. Jack will be the lone back. He'll stutter step, run to the left side. And, boy, still on his feet. He'll cross the 35. And that old dog got a first down at about 12 yards.
We have really seen him mature this year for the running back position. Remember, when we first saw him, a little freshman, he come out there and show flashes, and we thought, man, he's going to be good. But he has grown into a great back.
Oh, yeah, he's got the way he puts that shoulder down, goes straight ahead. Shotgun formation once again. Going to hand it to him once again. Little stutter step, cuts back across the middle. Still on his feet, and he's going to pick up 9 with forward progress. And them Cowboys stand us up right there.
And back-to-back 100-yard games. Little Lou Jack Smith.
Yeah, and it looks like that pretty much Madison has switched out pretty much their whole defense from what I can tell. Now, I can't tell about the safeties because I hadn't seen a number all night long. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Hand off to Lou Jack once again. He'll stutter step, try to go to the left side. This time them Cowboys stopped us shy of the line again, and it'll be 3rd and 1 yard.
Yeah, that's 2nd and 1, and now going to be 3rd down and timeout on the field. Looks like we got a hound on the ground. Injured Suwannee Bulldog player will take an injury timeout. Back after this on RiverCountrySports.com.
Now bring up 3rd down.
That's not Lou Jack.
That's what I'm trying to see. He's the only number I don't see. And I see what's in there.
Suwannee Bulldog football. Still trying to get the number of the injured Suwannee player. Still down on the field. And I hope that's not Lou Jack Smith, but it may be. I'm not sure. Cannot tell from this angle. They've got the trainers around him right now. There's still 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in this ball game. Madison in the lead big time.
And the Dogs facing a 3rd and 1 from right around the 45-yard line.
If that is Lou Jack, you can ill afford to lose him. We're going to be in the same spot as last year.
They're rolling him over,
Yeah,
but
they
I still
do.
hadn't seen the number.
I think it is 28, I believe. And I don't know if he just got his bell rung or he was on his stomach. Now they rolled him over onto his back, and we were praying.
Yeah, I just
He is going to be okay.
hoping he got the wind knocked out of him or something like that.
That's the hope. But when he's down on the field for that long, you surely get concerned. And now his mama coming out on the field.
Yeah.
And now it looks like you're going to sit him up. And trying to be cautious with him. You never want to take a chance. But now they're going to get him up on his feet, and he's going to get a big round of applause from not only the Suwannee side, but the Madison side as well.
Yeah, I think pretty much he did get his bell rung. He's kind of a little bit, I don't want to call it staggering, but a little bit wallering as he's walking to the far sideline. But glad to see him back up on his feet.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I would not expect to see him the rest of this ball game. So he has done a Herculean effort here tonight, given all he had. And now we're going to have to put in a new back. Looks like
18.
Yeah, number 18 comes back in the game.
Trayvon Feed. Another one of them feeds. He'll be the single back in the backfield. See if we just feed it to him and keep running the football. We will. Feed cuts it to the outside and hits by a Cowboy right around the 50 and still bounces off of him and picks up another yard or 2.
Big first down carry there. And boy, bringing a new back, and he's able to get that first down. And remember now, that's just a freshman.
Yeah.
Feed him the ball. Feed.
Yeah, Travis Feed, I think he was still in. I don't think he's played it.
No, he hasn't. He didn't play this ball game.
Feed will be the single back in the backfield. Little play action, and we're looking down the football field. We're airing it out, and we're going to overthrow everybody. It'll be incomplete. Intended for Fryer, I believe, on the far sideline.
Yeah. Hard to tell. And sometimes you don't know if there's a 1 in front of 0 or not, but that was Fryer that time. Incomplete pass, just a little too far out in front of him.
First goes incomplete to bring up a 2nd and 10. I was a little surprised we aired it out, but maybe we were trying to get some points.
Well, Suwannee doesn't have a give-up mode, so they're still trying to do what they can, maybe make this score a little more respectable.
2nd down and 10 for the old Dogs of Suwannee. And number 13, Jack Harrington, is out there at the wide receiver position on the far side. Hand off to Feed. He'll tuck his shoulder and run it ahead. He'll cross the 45, maybe bang down close to the 44-yard line.
Nice looking running play as Feed starting to carry the rock. Get a little experience out there at that position. Inside the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good thing to see. Also see number 5 in there for the Dogs. Love it. He'll be one of the receivers on the near side.
3rd down and 6. Both teams are starting to get more playing time. But some of the guys haven't been out there.
Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking for Fryer once again. He just does a curl pattern across the middle, gets the big first down, and we'll have it somewhere around the 33.
And, Fryer, he is attracting a lot of coverage out there. They're doubling him, been doing it all night. That's why Moses in the first half having such a big game. But that time he makes a nice move and nice catch out there.
Dogs in a hurry up to the line of scrimmage. 3:41 to go. We trail 43-14. Moses this time will come to the near side with Lovett. Fryer will be to the far side. Here's the snap. Handoff, first back through, and old Feed tries to cut it to the outside. And them Cowboys got him hemmed up and sling him to the turf.
They are, and the clock will continue to run now. We're down to 3:20 left to go in this game. Suwannee trying to get on the scoreboard here in the 4th quarter.
See what the next play call is. Feed will be the long running back, number 18. That's Trayvon Feed. Shotgun formation. 4 sides. 2 receivers set to the near side, 1 to the far side, and we're looking at a 4-man Cowboy front. Long snap count as the lineman gets set. Here's the snap, and it'll be Sykes looking down the field. Quick pass to the outside, and I think that might have been Watson that time. I don't know. I saw one, but couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah, that was our tight end that time.
That might be his first reception tonight.
I think it is. First catch of the night, and that didn't go for a whole lot.
No.
So going to bring up a 3rd and long coming up here. I don't think he picked up a yard there. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
No, he didn't pick up anything.
3rd down and 9 for them old Dogs of Suwannee. Late here in this 4th quarter. Wanting to get 7 more points on the scoreboard. Fryer will go to the far side. Moses, love it or leave it, on the near side. Here's the snap. And we're looking, and we're jumping around. Sykes is going to tuck it. Thought he was going to run it, but he tries to get it out there. in the area where Fryer was, but it had to be the safety valve, number 21, Watson.
And we're going to get a personal foul against Suwannee.
Wow.
I missed.
Yeah, I was watching the football.
Yeah, I was too. And it was actually Watson who was down there on the ground and trying to come up with that catch, but a little bit short hop to him. Sykes doing all he could just to avoid trouble. And then we end up getting a personal foul. So instead of, well, they may decline it to make this 4th down.
They could. They'll either do that or back us up 15.
Yeah, and it'll be 3rd down again.
I mean, we're probably going for it on 4th down regardless. Whether it's 3rd down or 4th down, it might change the play call.
You really might as well. So this will be a 4th down.
4th down and 9 for the Dogs of Suwannee. Less than 2 minutes to go here in this football game, trailing Madison by a big deficit.
Come on, boys. Pride here. Pride.
Shotgun formation, and Sykes will be the quarterback. Feed will be the long back in the backfield. Feed goes out of the safety valve, and boy, them Cowboys coming after. He gets it out to Feed. Cowboys are all over him like white on rice. They stack us up, back us up, and they'll take over on down.
Well, it was nice thinking. He had to go to a safety valve there. Had 18 in the backfield. Just a little flare pass to him, but we took a little punishment and did not achieve the 1st down. Turnover on downs. We'll take a timeout back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Fans, please do not attempt to go on the field after the game. There will be no fans allowed on the playing field after the game. The ball comes over on down. It is 1st and 10 for the Cowboys.
Suwannee Bulldog football here in River Country Sports.
It'll be a handoff to the right side, and I'm just going to assume, since I didn't see the number, that that might be Williams. Williams, Minor, Miller, Sanders, could be any of them.
Yeah, I don't guess it matters anymore. just keep him out of the end zone here in this last minute and change.
Yeah, just another quick running back that picked up 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's all. Business as usual.
Up to the 44-yard line.
Number 22. Morgan Scurry on the line for the Cowboys.
That was 22. It was a back I didn't even have written down. Once again, handoff near side for them Cowboys. They're just eating up clock, 1:16, 1:15, and counting down here in this 4th quarter. Dogs trailing. Wow.
That was another new bag. That was 13 that time on the carry.
Yep, don't have him listed. I couldn't list them all. They had some 9th graders.
Well, right now, they're just getting everybody a little playing time here, a little experience, yeah. And letting that clock run. They got time for maybe 1 or 2 plays. We're under a minute to go here in this contest.
And they'll take their time getting to the line of scrimmage. This may be the last play of the football game. 2nd down and about 6. Shotgun formation, wing set. Somebody fell forward early, no flag, which is probably a good thing. It won't stop the clock. Boy, the running back keeps his feet, and he might be
Don't
off to the race near side. And he is going to go all the way, and I can't get the number of that Cowboy, but you can with them binos.
That's number 32.
Wow, another one. Yeah, I don't have him on my depth chart either. That is Christian Robinson. He's just a 9th grader.
28 seconds left to go in the game, and Madison tacks off some more points. And that was just an off-tackle play. I mean, it's not like they were trying to run up the score.
No.
They were getting their youngins some playing time, and doggone if he didn't break one and go all the way.
He did. He cut to the outside. We missed a tackle right at the line of scrimmage. And then Madison tacked on the 6, and they'll try the extra point, the one after, to make it a even 50. See what happens here. Attempting the extra point will be Jordan Davis. Long snap count. Here's a snap, a low one. They get it on the tee, end over end, and it's no good. So they don't get the 50, but they do have 49.
Well, I guess small miracle there. At least we kept them under 50 points. So we got that going. 28 seconds left to go. 49-14. And that's probably going to be your final score. Looking forward to college football this weekend. The big boys don't play many. We've got, I think, Georgia. Y'all got who do you got? Austin Peay?
I think it's Austin Peay or somebody like that.
Miami's got Bethune-Cookman.
Oh.
I saw Florida State
Well-
playing Texas A&M. Then I saw it was East Texas A&M.
Well, if you look at about the top 13, really the one game now that we talked about a little bit was Florida.
Yeah.
And just because of the outing last week, and I think, Florida's ranked 13th playing USF.
Yeah,
But-
and University of South Florida. Now, they beat Boise State pretty handily in their
did.
opening game.
So that might be a game to watch. But other than that, in the other top 10, unless there's a upset, I mean, you got Ohio State and Grambling, Penn State and FIU, LSU and La Tech,
Yeah.
Georgia and Austin Peay, Miami and Bethune-Cookman.
I know, it's a lopsided weekend. And there is one top 25 matchup. You got Michigan and Oklahoma doing battle this weekend.
That'll be at 7:30
on Saturday night.
There you go.
Yeah. But South Florida could present the Gators a little problem. We'll see.
We'll see.
That's
how,
a 4:15 kickoff Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it will be. And it'll be Davis. He puts a foot into it. Be retrieved by one of them dogs on the near sideline. Finds a little crease up to the 25. That's number 12. And up to the 30. And that's Radarius Craig. He's a 10th grade.
And a nice little return there.
Yeah, he did.
Good job.
That should be the last play of
I
the game.
think that's going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be.
And time is going to expire here down to 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. The Madison Cowboys beating the Suwannee Bulldogs. Third win in a row in the series. Madison 49, Suwannee 14. Dogs will drop to 0-3. And Madison now 1-2 on the season. Back after this, rivercountrysports.com.
No matter what's around the corner, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Branford and in Farm Bureau Insurance.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
And back here in Madison, got some stats provided by Jamie Watcher from the Lake City Reporter for all of your high school football coverage. Man, they cover the Columbia High Tigers and the Fort White Indians, Suwannee Bulldogs. They do a good job of covering high school sports. Let's see, Thomas Sykes, 17 of 29, 149 yards and a touchdown tonight. Fryer was 0 for 1 in the passing department. As far as rushing the football, Lou Jack Smith and prayers out. Let's hope he just had the wind knocked out of him. I hope he's going to be okay. 21 carries, 113 yards tonight. So great night by number 28 for the Suwannee Bulldogs. And then Trayvon Feed there at the end got some carries, 4 carries, ends up with 12 yards on the night. As far as receiving the football, Ty Moses with a big game, 6 receptions, 63 yards. Coy Fryer with 6 catches and 57 yards. Jamarcus Cherry had 3 catches for 31 yards. Hunter Watson had that 1 catch, but had no yards after the catch. Yeah. And then on the other side of things, we've got in the passing department, they did end up with some passing yards, 46 yards in the passing department, all from Crumity. He was 3 for 4 tonight. Chad Mitchell ended up 0 for 2. In the rushing game, how about Christian, number 1, 151 yards and 3 scores.
Wow.
He had a big ball game. And he wasn't all. Look at this list of backs.
Yeah.
He got number 3 with 33 yards, number 7 with 38, number 8 with 31, number 10 had 3 yards, number 12 had 36, number 13 had 4 yards, number 14 had 16 yards, number 22 had 10 yards, number 25 with 52 yards, number 32 with a yard.
Well, I was telling you, all the low numbers were listed as running backs or defensive backs. Mercy.
And really the only stat that matters is the final score, and that favored Madison 49-14. Congratulations to the Cowboys on getting their first win of the year. Back with more after this. RiverCountrySports.com.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
Wayne Fryer Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Fryer Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Fryer Live Oak today or online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Shipping stress? No thanks. At the UPS store, it's packed fast, shipped smart, and made fun. Bring your package, track it with ease, and trust them with your most fragile stuff. They even handle Amazon returns. Plus printing, mailboxes, notary, yeah, they do it all. They even do large format printing. Pack it, ship it, love it. Only at the UPS store of Live Oak.
What is kinetic fiber internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable kinetic fiber internet. Internet better.
Back here in Madison, and Andy, what can you say about this football game? Suwannee, all of their points came early, and we thought we had a pretty good ball game building in the first half of this game. Suwannee scored first, went out 7-0. Madison came back, mixed the extra point, 7-6, and then the Cowboys got another score, got a 2-point conversion. It was suddenly 14-7, but the Dogs came back and tied it up at 14. But that was the last time Suwannee saw points. And from there, it was all Madison.
Yeah, it was, and that was at the 6:50 mark of the second quarter when it was all tied up. And like you say, it was all M's on my scoring summary sheet from then on.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the Columbia game where Suwannee came out, scored that first touchdown, got the lead, and then we had the lightning delay, and then after that, it was all Tigers. And tonight, it was all Cowboys after Suwannee had put 14 on the board and tied things up. But credit to the Cowboys for getting it done. Hey, don't miss the Coaches Show. The Coaches Show every Monday night here at River Country. Join TJ Vickers and Coach Kyler Hall for the latest on Bulldog football. That's brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, by Farm Bureau Insurance, and by the Suwannee County School District. The Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays right here on rivercountrysports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
It's another trip across the river tonight as the Dogs travel to Madison to take on the Cowboys. At Limeville Jewelry, you can start the new fall season by choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ. Be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Limeville Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
Carl, it's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Suwannee Bulldog football here in River Country Sports. I was looking at Madison's schedule. So they got the win tonight over Suwannee. That makes them 1-2. But next week they've got the Columbia High Tigers.
Yeah.
And that's not going to be an easy ball game. And then after that, they've got a game at Bay, Panama City Bay. Then they go. They play Pace out of the Panhandle. Then they go to Jacksonville to take on the Rains Vikings. They got Florida High. They're at Apopka. They've got a road game at Lecanto. They don't have any gimmies on their schedule, do they?
No easy game.
Wow. Suwannee now 0-3, but here's the good news for Suwannee. They've got a district ball game. They can turn things around next week if they get a district win over Godby, and that'll be at the house.
Yeah.
Things will be looking up.
Well, hopefully the coaches are out there talking to them, and, we fought all night long. Didn't have enough of them dogs to take care of them Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly right. Needed a few more bullets in the chamber or something. I don't know. These Cowboys are always tough, especially here in Madison. But credit to the Cowboys. Give them, all the credit in the world for the victory. But Suwannee put up the good fight and just came up short tonight. But next week at Godby, hopefully a packed doghouse. Yeah. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to need that win, and that can get us kick-started.
49-14. Madison gets the win tonight over Suwannee. Back to wrap up the broadcast after this final timeout. rivercountrysports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price.
price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
I love my gym!
Of course you do. What's not to love? At Woods Family Fitness, members are family and families always welcome. Open 24 hours a day with a full range of workout equipment, machines, free weights, treadmills, stair steps, ellipticals, rowing machines, recumbent bikes, plus group fitness classes with certified instructors. From yoga to spin, low impact, senior fitness, HIIT classes, they have a certified personal trainer on staff. The gym is clean and comfortable. Come join the Woods family today.
I love my gym!
Woods Family Fitness, US 129 North at the Live Oak Commons.
Back here one final time in Madison. I want to thank our sponsors. Bulldog Football here on rivercountrysports.com has been brought to you in part by Farm Bureau Insurance, by Van Carpet One, by Suwannee Parks and Recreation, by J&W Automotive, by Wayne Fryer Homes, by Beef O'Brady's and the Live Oak UPS Store, by Kinetic, by Windstream, by Roundtree Moore Ford, home of the Roundtree Moore Ford Red Zone, by Bennett's Glass Company, by Live Oak Jewelry, by Morgan Tree and Debris, by the Suwannee County School District, by Wes Haney Chevrolet, by Woods Family Fitness, and by Cheek and Scott Pharmacy. Our pregame show is presented by Bean Painting, and halftime was sponsored by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor for Suwannee County. Our scoreboard sponsor, Tippins Insurance Agency. Follow Suwannee County football all season long. Like and subscribe to the channel and catch all the exciting action of not only Suwannee Bulldog football, but also Brantford Buccaneer football exclusively here on rivercountrysports.com. Hey, to sponsor our broadcast or to get more information, just contact River Country Sports. Our email address is rivercountrysports@gmail.com. You could reach us by snail mail, P.O. Box 346, Live Oak, Florida, 32064. The River Country broadcast team, the executive producer, Miss Tammy Neal. Our streaming producers were Sawyer Brooks and also Dusty Morgan. Our cameras were operated by Lucy Roberts, also Sawyer Brooks and Dusty Morgan. Our tip-in scoreboard operator was Tatum Brooks. For Andy Day, I'm Wayne Luttrell. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. See you Monday night for the Coaches Show, and see you next Friday for our next Suwannee football broadcast against Godby. Suwannee Bulldog football exclusively on rivercountrysports.com.